You shot too Sometimes that happens.
As long as you gotta hold it in.
Yeah, my wife been in for so long, she's used to it now. What is good, party people? It's the Killing Tyme podcast, and we are back at it once again. I am Corey. We got Ronaldo.
What up?
I get to introduce motherfucking Broderick. Broderick is here. You know what I'm saying? Get your mic, Broderick. Get your mic. What are you doing?
You busy over there drinking?
You know what I'm saying?
So sorry.
And we
he's new to this.
And we got a special guest in the house, my boy Jeremy Kelly, U.S. Navy in the house. I got a lot of Navy buddies, as if y'all haven't noticed.
We're here from Jeremy here in a second.
Yes.
Right now, Reggie's out of town, so we're gonna give him a call real quick.
You know what I'm saying?
So we can do our shots real quick.
Yes. I think Reggie feels replaced already.
What is Reggie doing right now?
He might be drinking.
You think so?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's drinking.
I'm 100% sure he's drinking.
Are you?
FaceTime.
You don't have your brother on favorites?
Do you not have the pin thing up on top of your?
Yeah. Do you not? Oh, I hear it's ringing.
It's ringing.
Look at technology. Yeah. Technology is so great.
What up,
Reginald? We got Reginald in the house. What's up, man?
What's going on? Why you sound like you sleeping,
where are you?
Hey, first of all, I'm on vacation because somebody decided to
We're recording right now, just so you know.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, all right.
Somebody decided to do what?
Somebody put me out here in these streets.
Who put you?
Don't all you ladies hit him all.
So now
I got flued out.
You got flued already?
You got flued out.
Hey, that was quick.
You jump on it.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
Yeah.
Is somebody jumping on it?
Don't look. You asking a lot of questions right now.
Hey.
Reggie's having a hot boy summer, getting flued out.
Having a hot boy summer.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you, Playboy. So, hey, Reginald, since you're not here, we had to call you. So you know what we do first, Rev. What we do first?
That's right. Take shots.
Let's go. Get your shot up, Reggie. Let's go.
Shots up.
Y'all know what it is. Happy Thursday, party people.
Thursday.
For y'all listening, happy Monday. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go. Cheers. Watch the terrorist.
Oh my goodness. That's like my 800th shot, I feel like.
Oh my God. You just got there like 3 hours ago.
I feel like I'm Broderick.
You in Tejas?
Huh?
Are you in Tejas?
No, I'm in, what the hell is Tejas?
Jesus.
Texas.
What? Oh, yes. I'm there.
Mexican for Texas.
Yeah, Mexican for Texas.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Mexican for Texas.
I don't know.
He said, where the fuck is that? Nigga, no, I ain't in no damn Tejas. What the fuck is Tejas? I don't know no Tejas.
Yeah, I don't know no damn Tejas.
Where are you at, Reggie? Where are you, dog?
You in Dallas or Funky Town?
In Austin.
Are you in Austin?
No.
Hit my nephew Deontay up, man. He'll take you out this weekend, show you a good time.
Oh, man, I don't want to. Oh, okay. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me call him right now. Let me put him up on speed dial.
Hey, for real. You want a good time out there? Call D. He gonna take care of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a good time regardless.
Reggie, what are you doing out there, bro?
Huh?
What are you doing out there?
I don't know. I got flued out.
Ooh, understood, brother. Hey, enjoy getting flued out, brother.
I think it's a complicated story.
Who gets flued out like before the weekend even starts? It's
Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Hey, start the weekend early. You gotta start the weekend early.
They finna clap them cheeks all week. They finna clap them cheeks all week.
Stupid. That was funny.
She was like, I put a ticket in your box, and I was like, well, I'll be there.
She finna see you back home.
So she put a ticket in your box, and you about to put a...
No,
Y'all stupid.
Then the FBI, bro.
Right.
Hey.
Asking all the questions.
It's my dick in the box.
This guy.
Corey with the hot takes.
Already.
Hey, man. Good hearing from you. We'll see you Thursday, right?
Yeah, I'll be back.
You'll be back?
You'll be back on Monday.
Be back on Monday?
Yeah, I'll be back on Monday, so I'll be there for Thursday. But here goes the best question that I think I could come up with was, how does Broderick feel knowing what he signed up for a week later?
Come on.
Man,
That's a good starting question. Because do you have regrets? Like, damn, I was fucked up. I don't think I should have did that.
Because I be on there. The group chat is lit.
I don't know what day it was that I got added to the group chat, but that day I was like, oh, okay, I'm added to a group chat. I feel like I'm part of the team.
Okay.
But then I got added to like a Facebook group messenger.
Because Corey
he can't text at work.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's on Facebook at work.
Yeah.
And I was like,
all
okay.
motherfucking day.
I was like, understandable. You know what I'm saying? Understandable. And then I started getting like, I'm getting random notifications on Instagram and Twitter. And now I feel like,
I don't know how he gets any work done.
he does not. Corey does not do any
my
work.
ass off. I work my ass off. Yeah. I work. Trust me. Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, then.
I made like 3 accounts today. I'm good. Yeah.
All right,
let's
have
get Reggie
fun,
off this
fellas.
phone.
I will be catching up with y'all.
All right, brother.
All right,
we'll
man.
talk
I'll
to you,
let you
man.
later.
I got somebody
Peace.
we ain't even introduced yet.
All right. So, our boy, turn Jeremy on real quick for me, dog. There you are, Jeremy. Turn that down a little bit. Yeah, turn that down. It's all good. There we are. We good? Speaking to the mic, Jeremy.
Hello.
All right. So we got my boy Jeremy Kelly up in here, U.S. Navy in the house. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jeremy met back in, I want to say, 2011, 2012 time frame. Huh, Jeremy?
2012.
Yeah, 2012 out in San Diego. We worked together for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
2012 was a great year.
Was it? Was that when you got the massage?
All right.
Yeah, I got married.
Okay. Hey, congratulations. You know what I'm saying?
You still married?
All right.
9 years and counting, brother.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? So we met out there at San Diego, you know what I'm saying? And funny story, Jeremy calls me when I was about to retire from the Navy in 2017. Jeremy calls me. He says, yeah, I'm coming to retirement. I'm like, huh? He said, yeah, don't worry about it. I'll be there. I'm showing up. So lo and behold, my retirement shows up. Jeremy's there. Jeremy shows up. Like, great, cool, my boy is here. Good shit.
Where'd you come from?
From here. He lived here.
He was in Vegas at the
He was in Vegas. He lived here at the time.
So it's a quick. Wait, you was in Jacksonville?
I was in Jacksonville.
You was in Jacksonville when you retired.
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, I'm coming. Okay, come on.
That's not a quick flight. That's a long
No.
flight.
My boy was like, I'm coming to celebrate, hang out with you, celebrate you. Boom. So he came out. Long story short, his wife, his wonderful wife, Natasha, is also our realtor.
Helped them get this wonderful house.
Yes.
I met her
our
at
last two houses.
At the party.
You know?
Yes.
Which party?
The party at the old house where I drunk that bottle.
The Hennessy. That bottle of Hennessy.
I got
by
a
yourself.
video of that too,
Yes,
by
we
the
do.
way.
I
Of
do
you
remember
pouring the
that.
Hennessy.
I'm gonna have to find that and
I'm
send
so
it to
sorry.
you.
I'm so
He
sorry
has
for your
it's a
kitchen
picture of you
floors.
pouring the Hennessy and missing the whole cup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for
Yeah.
your kitchen
That
floors.
would be cool.
It's okay. It's okay.
It was a great party.
Columbus. it was an awesome party.
It was
That was fun.
It's a great party.
Great time.
Hey, if y'all don't have been to a Kilgore party,
You haven't been to a party.
we throw great fucking parties.
Yes.
Your liver will thank you.
You're gonna be sad the next day. But you're gonna have a great time that
and
night.
you might have to sleep on my couch, but hey, guess what? You had a good time.
Been there, done that.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. So, his wife helped us buy our first house when we moved back home, and she also got into this current house. When we were looking for a new house to upgrade. So, yes, Jeremy Kelly, please tell the people a little bit about yourself, man.
I'm Jeremy Kelly. I'm 43 years old and I'm single. I'm just kidding.
That's a timeout, Negro. Timeout.
Tell the people how you feel. You might be single today. We don't know. We don't know.
What's today? Thursday? I'm single.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
We don't know.
Like,
We don't know.
on
wife
the-
left
We don't
me
know what he got
Yeah,
set up.
exactly.
We don't
Yeah.
know what he got set up.
It just happened
wife was-
yesterday.
Oh,
like
man.
news to us. Breaking news.
Breaking news. Hot
Breaking
take.
news.
Breaking news.
Wow, yeah. So I'm Jeremy Kelly. I'm 43 years old. I was in the U.S. Navy from 1997 through 2013.
Okay.
16 wonderful years of service.
Yes.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And yeah, that's about it.
Okay. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to some Navy questions in a minute. How was everybody's weekend, Broderick?
Weekend, week.
Yeah.
I just got back from Mexico last week.
How's the
Clothes are not-
readjustment?
The clothes are not unpacked.
Still not unpacked?
No, bro.
Are you a late unpacker, like notorious late unpacker?
You know what's crazy, bro? I'm usually the weird guy who comes home and directly puts his clothes in
and immediately just take everything out.
Yeah, I'm usually that guy, bro. But I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's I'm tired or it's hot. This is hot, man.
You have air conditioning in your house.
You do have air conditioning now.
Yeah, but the heat and the air conditioner be fighting, bro. The heat be winning sometimes.
Okay.
True.
The sun be whooping my air conditioner ass sometimes, bro.
It do.
I be having to sit in my living room, my shirt off,
That's because you want to.
fucking belly button sweat.
That's because you want to.
But I didn't do too much over the weekend, bro. Like I said, I'm still adjusting. I realized that it takes a long time to adjust from a deployment. I'm realizing that. So when I was deployed, I didn't have a bathroom in my room. I had to walk down the hallway, use the restroom and shit, and shower, whatever.
So you walking downstairs?
No, I just walk. No, I'm not
still on deployment in my mind.
Yeah.
I'm not walking downstairs. But when I use the restroom, I'm wearing showers.
Wow.
Your house is clean, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You
You have
can
a
walk
clean
on your
house.
own floor.
I'm still wearing my Crocs, bro. After I get out the shower, when I get in the shower, Nisha's like, you can take those shoes
You
off.
can walk on your.
And I'm like, I don't know.
It feels weird.
it just feels weird. I don't know.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Did you pee on the floor, honey? Because I've been on deployment and people are weird. They piss on the floor for no reason.
People are weird.
I don't like it. So, but
I don't like it.
besides readjusting, bro, yeah, bro, that's all I really been doing. Eating. I've been eating like crazy. I didn't have all that stuff in Afghanistan and in Mexico, so I've been eating like.
Have you been to the gym?
I have been to the gym.
Good job.
But I switched up on LVAC.
What'd you
and I got EOS now.
Oh, I got both, so we can go together.
EOS.
Good job. We can go together, buddy.
That's what I'm talking
like we
about,
used
baby.
to. Okay.
Yeah. So that was my weekend, though.
Reynaldo?
The weekend was pretty chill. I mean, nothing too crazy. The week was fine until yesterday, day before yesterday. No, it was yesterday.
Okay.
We had our first scare with the dog.
Scare.
We
Come
had
on.
our first scare with the dog.
Give me this.
Yeah, we had a puppy
I'm so
scare.
ready for this.
We had a puppy scare.
What's the puppy scare?
So, every morning I wake up my alarm goes off at 5:30. We feed Georgia at 6 and 6. It used to be 6, 12, and 6 when she was a puppy, but then we just went to 6 and 6, right? Twice a day. So I wake up in the morning. I'm the one that lets her out, feeds her in the morning. I'm with her, for at least a good 2.5 hours before I have to get ready and go to work. I got to be to work at 9. So I'm downstairs with her from that time. She was good like that whole morning. She went outside. She did her business. She ate. She was cool. Chiffon goes to work. I go to work. She's at home. Georgia's in her kennel. She's, chilling by herself or whatever.
Yeah.
So, anyway, long story short, I get to work. I'm chilling. I get a call at 11 o'clock. And when I tell you, I pick up the phone and she is hysterically crying.
Girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
She calls me and she's like, I'm like, hello? Something's wrong with Georgia. She's crying on the phone, crying. I'm like, what? What's wrong? She's not moving. Okay. Take her to the vet, right now. Yeah. She didn't have her car that day. Yeah. Her son dropped her off at work, so she's at work without a car. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna leave work. I'll go get Georgia and I'll take her to the vet and see what's wrong. So I just ran right out of work, jumped in the car. I'm talking, when I say speeding, I'm talking about flying down the road, flying.
This ain't your kid.
That is definitely his baby.
Yeah,
It is.
I'm talking about flying
His
down the
daughter
road.
right
Yeah, I'm
Riding dirty on 95.
I'm talking
slow,
about flying.
It easy. I don't want nothing to keep me from you.
So we end up, getting to the vet or whatever. There was a couple of things that happened in between. I picked her up from work because she didn't have her car, so I picked her up en route. But whatever, we get to the vet, and I finally see Georgia, and what it was is she's just not
lethargic.
Yeah, she's just not fit. There's something wrong with her. You can tell there's something wrong with her. You just don't know what it is.
Come get him, son, and block off the lounge, please. Block the lounge with the stuff on the stairs, okay? Thank you.
You can tell there's something wrong with it. You just don't know what it is. Normally, she's not like a super hyper dog. She's an English bulldog.
She's an English bulldog. So her temperament is kind of lazy, but at the same time she's kind of active.
But if you play with her, she's gonna be active.
Yeah.
But if you're just chilling, she's gonna chill.
But don't they have a lot of health issues, bro?
They do.
The short snout.
Exactly.
So
that's
legs,
why
the hip dysplasia.
Yeah.
Stuff.
So that's why you have to kind of stay on top of them, make sure everything is up to date. Take her to all appointments and make sure, because you just never know.
Right.
So like I said, I see her and she's just like just like no energy, none at all. We're sitting in the vet, and she's just laying there, and she's just like looking all sad face or whatever. Her face is like all the white in her face is red. Like her whole like snout is all red. Like her like forehead is red. Like one of her eyes is like bloodshot red.
Poor baby.
Her belly's all red.
Jesus.
Like there's like she's just and then
What's going on?
And then when she goes to like stand up, she's just shaking. Like
Jesus.
she's like just like shaking. Like she can't like she's like super weak, right? So she can't stand up. So one of the irritating things about going to the vet is
It costs money.
No. It's just the wait. Like we're in like super panic mode about what's going on with our dog.
Yeah.
And they're just like, okay, we'll get to you. And then it like literally took like 30, 45 minutes.
Bitch, fix my dog.
But exactly. Like, tell me what's wrong. Like, she's over here fucking... Something's wrong with her. Tell me what's wrong.
Right.
So it took like 30, 45 minutes before we even got called. We go to the back. That was another 30, 45 minute wait before the vet even came in to talk to us. So we're sitting in the room, and I'm like, you know what? Just give her some water. So Siobhan's giving her some water. There's like little doggy treats. I break them up and I give them to her, and she's like kind of slowly just eating them or whatever. And then you can see like she's starting to get better. The color goes away. Her face starts clearing up. Then she starts like kind of like standing up a little bit. She's kind of moving around a little bit more, and then all of a sudden she's fine.
Y'all didn't feed the damn dog.
No, I fed her that
Y'all
morning.
starving the damn
No.
dog.
Y'all starving the goddamn. That's a big ass dog. You gotta
She's
feed 8
not
times a day.
big. She's not that big.
She kinda
You've
thick.
seen her.
She kinda
What's
thick.
wrong with
She
Georgia?
thick.
You literally saw her that night.
Yes.
So the next day is that's what I'm saying. That's
So what was wrong with her?
nothing? Nothing was wrong with her. Nothing was wrong with her.
So how much did you have to pay?
That's like you taking your kid to the doctor and saying, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with your."
That's exactly what happened. So
Here's your $1,000 bill.
So it wasn't that much, but it felt like it.
Because it's a damn dog, so it's always more.
But what they did was, so she's like, you know, we're gonna run some blood work and just make sure that there's nothing like wrong with her, like everything's fine, like make sure she didn't get into anything. Da da da. I'm like, well, she couldn't have gotten into anything. She was in her kennel the whole day, so there's no way she could have gotten into anything. So of course they run blood work, they do all that. Everything comes back fine. Georgia's healthy. She's fine. It's like, no, she's a normal, healthy dog. Like, there's nothing wrong with her. And now, this is the part that like really pissed me off. So we get home. I'm carrying her the whole time. Like the whole time she's in my arms. Like the whole time, except for when I set her down. So I'm carrying the whole time. We get home. I set her down as soon as we walk in the house. And she just takes off. She takes off running.
All the energy.
Yeah, all the energy in the world.
energy.
All the energy in the world. She just takes off running. She's jumping on the couch and shit. Like, she's like perfect. I'm like, this damn dog. I think she was just testing us.
You got a dramatic dog,
She wanted
clearly.
she wanted to make sure that we loved her. So she was just like,
Right.
let me test my people.
Let me see if I play sick.
Yeah.
So how much did this cost you?
It was $240 for the blood work, so it was like $240, $245.
which-
and then they wanted to keep her overnight for observation. We was
Which
like,
vet?
nah.
That's the next
Which vet?
$1,000.
It's right here on El Camino.
We will not be going to the vet on El Camino.
Yeah, it was two. I just call it $250.
To make sure it's blocked correctly, son, all the way across, okay?
So that was your weekend.
Yeah, that was this week. I mean, everything else was fine.
You
It
kind of
was
had a
chill.
little doggy scaring too.
Man, I've
Not
had
this
so
weekend.
many doggy scares with Honey, bro.
That's what I said. It's the first one, so
Bro,
it was
check this out, bro.
pretty dramatic.
Not to cut you off about your weekend.
No.
But so we were in Japan, and Honey's a Shih Tzu, and we were staying in the boondocks in Japan, bro. Like
Yes,
the
they were.
boonies,
Yes.
like on the
Like the
farm.
for real boonies?
No, like
No,
like
for real.
legit. It was a farm.
Yes.
like we would wake up to roosters in the summertime.
Nice.
Well, the town was a farm town.
Yeah, it was a farm.
It was
town.
a farm town.
But so like I said, we were in Japan, and the yard we had was pretty nice. It was a decent size, and Honey loves the sunbathe, bro. I don't know what it is about Honey, but Honey feels like she's a middle-aged white woman, and like
to go
she loves like just to hang out in the sun. And I'm like, whatever, baby, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
But so like we put a little stake in the yard, you know what I'm saying, and put a leash in it so she can roam around in the yard because we didn't have a fence.
You just didn't want her to like run away.
We didn't have a fence.
Yeah.
But the shitty thing about it is that these people down the street from us, they will let their dog roam around.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This dog would just roam around.
Just
all the
walk
time.
around. Just let the
you know,
dog out and just
yeah, like he would walk himself. He was a cool ass dog. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really he ain't bother nobody. He ain't try to bite you or nothing. But one day I came home and I see him trying to fuck on Honey,
Oh, damn.
and I was like, nope, it's not happening. And Nisha was in the house, and I get in the house, and I'm like, goddamn, Nisha, like, what the hell you doing?
You gonna let the dog out get some ass out here?
No, I'm stuttering and cussing and whatnot.
You gonna let my goddamn dog
Give him some ass.
So
my dog.
I come home, and he humping on Honey, and I'm yelling mad.
So if one person fucking in this house,
Was it a dry hump?
So
Was it a dry hump?
bro, I don't know. He wasn't connected. You know what I'm saying? But
He wasn't connected.
I don't know.
He was trying.
I didn't know.
Did he have a condom on?
You better shut up. my honey always wears condoms. But listen.
he busted on your dog.
My dog's like a slut.
That's what I'm talking about my dog.
So like the next week, bro, Honey picked on like 5 pounds.
Oh, damn.
Her nipples are like super swollen.
Oh, bro.
He knows her
Like,
nipples.
what the fuck?
You're like, no.
So I do like the normal thing anybody would do at the time, take her to the vet.
Get a
Yeah.
pregnancy test.
Bro, I had to get a sonic. I had to get a sonogram and all that shit, bro. It turns out she wasn't even pregnant. She was pump faking.
pump faking.
That shit was like $350, bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And then on top of that, Honey jumped out the car like months before that shit, bro. Like eyeball protruding.
Yeah, that shit was bad.
Like she was in a cone. She had to get her eyes stitched up. We thought she was gonna be blind.
Damn.
It was
I remember that happened. You was horrified, bro.
bro. Was bro?
horrified.
Listen, I was literally driving, bro,
Yeah.
going to the gym.
In the day, woo.
Pretty much. I was driving and she was in the back seat and she was just chilling
out the window
and then she jumped in the front seat with me and I was like, "Oh, what's up, baby?" And then the next jump was out in the front
Out the window. You're like, no.
I want to be free.
She hit the ground. She did a couple rolls. And then I looked back and there was Honey in my rearview mirror.
Oh, damn.
Damn, bro. So
I would die if Georgia jumped out.
How pissed was your wife?
Nisha cussed me out. You know what's funny because Nisha was like, "You did this shit on purpose,
You son of a bitch.
because we had an argument right before I had left the house. She was like, I was like, I'm going to the gym, but before I go to the gym, I had to pick her up something from the convenience store.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Bring Honey with you." I was like, "I'm not bringing
Why
Honey
I'm
with
taking
me.
the dog
I'm not
with me
taking
to
the
the
dog
store."
with me." And she was like, "Bring Honey
It's
with
Nisha's
you."
fault.
And I was like, "Okay, I'll bring Honey with
It's
me."
Nisha's fault.
He's like, I'm not saying
I'll say it for
Yeah,
you.
I'm not
It was
saying
her
it.
fault.
It's Nisha's fault.
So how was your weekend, Corey?
Yeah, how was your week, Corey?
My week was cool, man. We didn't really do too much. We had all the nephews over this weekend, so we took them to Dave and Buster's and did all the uncle and stuff. We watched Suicide Squad this weekend, and here
What'd you
here
think?
in the lounge, I liked it better than the first one.
Did you?
I did. I liked it better than the first one.
Did you watch
I
it,
don't
bro?
even know. If
I did watch it.
Did you watch it, Jeremy?
I don't even know if I watched the first one.
Okay.
Listen
Understood.
here. The second one is ass compared to the first one.
I liked
It's weird.
First off, it's so forced. The superheroes don't even have fucking superhero powers.
Polka dots.
Polka dot man
That
and
shit-
Rat
that shit-
Catcher.
Hey, but once he fired the
Seriously?
polka dots, I was like, yo,
Polka
this shit's
dot
kind of
man?
fire.
weasel,
What,
bro.
Hold on, you
What?
said polka dot man?
Polka dot man.
He
Is he
shoots
black?
polka. No, he's white. He shoots polka dots, and you blow up.
They like deteriorate you.
So like,
Yeah.
and you know what's crazy about all these villains? These
What?
people, I had no idea that they were like Batman villains. Like majority of these people in Suicide Squad are Batman.
yeah.
So who was the villain to you in this Suicide Squad?
they're all villains.
They're all villains. But
They're
who was the bad guy?
Yes, in this movie they're anti-heroes, right? In this movie they're
Yeah,
anti-heroes.
yeah.
But who was the villain of the movie to you?
I don't even know.
Was it the Starfish?
I guess
Or
so.
was it the carts? Or was it the government of that town
That
of
was running it?
That was running it,
I would say they.
or the dude that was controlling the Starfish?
the dude who was controlling the Starfish?
Okay.
at most,
the
but
dude,
yeah.
okay.
But that was so weak, man. That movie was a waste of time.
I like James Gunn as a director, so that's probably why I like the movie, because I like James Gunn's movies.
What about the movie did you like though? Like the action, the there was no comedic relief. I don't think so.
it was like almost like
forced.
no,
bro.
like the comedy was there, but it was
Yeah.
just like off humor. Like it was like weird, like funny stuff.
The funniest person in that
I
movie.
get was Harley Quinn.
No.
Who?
Sylvester Stallone when he was playing the damn shark.
That was him.
That was Sylvester Stallone.
God, the shark was
That
great.
motherfucker num num.
Yeah, he was like,
Right?
Yeah.
Peacemaker.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna go undercover and wear a mustache.
Yeah, I remember. It's like, no, bro. Like they were like, no, man. They definitely gonna know that that's you. He's like, shit.
You don't eat your friends. I can't eat.
Yeah.
That was the funniest thing
That's
about
what
the
I'm
movie.
talking about. That shit was funny,
Yes.
but it was
again,
like you had to like kind of
Pull it out.
not think about it being
felt
funny.
you felt it was pooled.
I had to dumb myself down to think that shit was funny.
Right,
bro.
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was already lit.
Wait, first off, fuck y'all. Fuck both of y'all. God damn it, we're not doing this.
I really felt like I was forcing myself to like the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I hate that. I hate when I have to like force myself to like something.
Right.
And I'm not the biggest DC fan anyway.
None of
I
us
don't
are.
I don't think anybody in this
Nobody
house
is.
is,
Yeah,
or this
nobody
planet. And if
Nobody
you are,
is.
you're a terrible
Yeah,
person.
nobody is.
Now
Nobody
DC cartoons
Absolutely.
are great.
Absolutely. Justice League DC cartoon.
DC cartoons are great.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely
They,
right.
they should just stick with that.
I mean,
Just make those.
because it's kind of like more adultish. They cussing on there.
Yeah, just make those.
It's cool, but
Yeah.
no, man, Suicide
Start reading.
Squad was not it, bro.
Okay.
If I had to rate that on Rotten Tomatoes,
The
I'm
whole
giving it
whole
like a
starfish
49.
thing actually turned me off too. Like, bro, it's a giant fucking starfish. Like literally,
Who did this?
a giant starfish. If I came to you with the script and like, yo, this is I'm gonna have this, and then
And who was Sylvester
the
Stallone?
villain's going
He was
to
a shark. He was a shark.
Who was a starfish?
Nobody.
voice, no
He-
voice.
It was no voice.
It
It
was
was
just a big ass starfish, like a big
And
gigantic.
You know the crazy
starfish.
thing about it is like none of this stuff was like made up and just thrown into the movie. All this stuff like was previously existing. Like that
Yeah,
starfish
exactly.
was a villain somewhere else, like
That's
years
what I'm-
ago.
that's what I'm saying.
Polka Dot Man was a villain years. Rat Catcher,
Right.
Rat
But
Catcher
you're
was a
saying-
villain
but you're
years
saying-
ago. What
you're
were
saying? Somebody came up with a script.
To make the move, but like he's saying is
Who
like
was high
they
and
were
came up with
actually
the script?
like actual
course,
comic
I'm
book
like,
heroes. This is what I'm gonna make. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna make.
got a script. I got a shark.
That weasel was weird as fuck.
That weasel was still
But
hilarious.
he was
though.
funny.
Okay,
though.
so-
And hilarious.
How was he funny? He only played like 5 minutes into the movie.
it was
And then he got
the
blown
end,
up, yeah.
Did you watch all the way
end?
through?
Yeah, when he woke up and he was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
and they just ran off. Yeah, just ran off.
This shit was funny.
How is that funny?
Okay, so,
Funny, Corey.
so
How is
basically
that-
what you're
how is
saying,
that
what
That
you're
shit was
saying
funny.
is,
How
to
was
go
that
see
funny?
this
I don't
movie,
know, but that shit was funny
to go see this movie, you have to be drunk or high.
Don't be drunk because you're just gonna go sleep.
So
Don't be
listen,
drunk.
when I
Don't be
watch
drunk.
when
You're
I
just
watch
gonna go
movies
sleep.
like this, so when I watch a superhero movie, I'm not expecting going into it expecting Oscar quality freaking
That's
movies.
not what I'm looking for.
No
either.
one. I don't think no one
Okay.
is.
A Scorsese.
But I think we're
I go into it just for
being.
the,
You want to be entertained, don't you?
yes.
You
I
want to
was
see some
enter-
action? Want to see
I
some good
was
fight scenes?
entertained.
Yeah, I want to see
How?
some good fight
I was
scenes.
entertained. It was cool.
How was that entertaining?
Now, is it a rewatchable movie for me?
No.
No.
The most entertaining part about that movie,
When it went off?
Harley Quinn when she escaped and she started killing everybody.
Oh my gosh, she did
That was pretty awesome.
That was part of
That was
the.
pretty
But
awesome.
I didn't even like the whole flowers and rainbows and shit.
No,
when
that
she
was-
was killing.
that was weird.
What the
That was
fuck?
weird.
Where did this come from?
Now that was weird.
Like they
I give
just
you
like
that.
they just manifested.
Where's the blood and guts? Like I want
Yeah.
to see. I want to see people
but
getting
that
killed.
was so during that Harley Quinn, I believe that was what was going through Harley.
That's what
Quinn's
she's
mind.
seeing?
That's what she saw in her mind.
Absolutely.
as she was going through that.
Absolutely, but we don't need to see that shit. We need to see blood, guts.
No, we don't need to see what Harley Quinn said.
Yeah, we don't need to see that shit.
We digress
I
real
did
quick.
like John Cena in the movie.
yes,
John Cena was actually very
Idris
good.
Elba was good too.
I hated his costume or,
Yes.
Is that the
what it
costume I
was.
keep seeing when he was in all those little
Tight-
interviews?
the tighty whities and
It's-
shit?
it's-
the
whatever.
metal
He's
shit.
got that metal
yes.
thing on his
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I did like him in that movie. He actually was really good in that movie. To me, he was really good in that movie.
And that's all we did. We just watched that, and it's been a.
now
I
I
had
gotta go
to.
see
I
this
had
stupid
Monday
ass
and
movie.
Tuesday off of work because
He's like, don't.
we had a COVID scare at work, so they kind of quarantined everybody until we got our test back.
COVID.
COVID.
Corey doesn't know how to say COVID, so he says COVID.
So they made me.
I had a COVID.
They made me stay
scare at
home
work.
for. They made me stay home for 2 days. So you know.
Did you get paid?
Yeah.
Telework?
Telework.
Gives a shit.
Yeah, I studied CISP.
Who gives a
It's
shit?
on camera. It's on camera. Jeremy, how was your weekend? Very quick,
Well,
back.
my weekend was quite extraordinary. So what I did is I went to
This is
Seattle.
what Jeremy's on. Oh, y'all did.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Went to Washington.
Yeah, something like that. So I went to Washington, Battleground Washington. So if you've ever heard of Battleground Washington, it's very small.
Okay.
Nothing really there to see.
You flying to Seattle or Spokane?
I flew into Portland.
Portland. Okay.
Yeah.
Oregon.
Yes.
Wild place. You can
Keep Portland weird.
Even
I think
at the
all the
airport's
drugs
wild.
are legal there.
All
now.
the drugs are legal, and you don't have to prove you read, write, or anything to pass high school.
I will not disclose anything, but other than yes, it's illegal. Yeah, so I was there this weekend, and basically I was there for my 1-year-old granddaughter's birthday.
Oh, nice.
You're a grandpa.
Well, hold on.
Your papa or grandpa?
Hold on. I'm a step grandpa.
Okay.
No.
Listen,
We don't play that shit.
No. Listen. Her real grandpa. Hold on. Listen. Randy, her real grandpa
Okay.
was there.
Okay.
So we had to write in a little book.
Yeah.
You know, her mom was like, "Hey, we need to write in a little book. You know, say something inspirational to her and everything." And I was like, "All right, cool." So we write in the book, and all of a sudden I was like, "Damn, real grandpa's here. I can't just say grandpa."
Sure,
So I was like,
can.
No. Respect. So I was like,
Fuck that.
No.
Are you buying shit?
No.
You guys are very what's the
messed
word?
What?
Controversial.
But grandpa was there.
I don't play that step shit.
But they live here in Vegas, so it's all good. So Randy,
Yeah.
he wrote his thing. He said, "Grandpa Randy," and so I went right behind him. I said, "Step Grand." I was like, "Step Grandpa Jeremy."
I
You
like
could
it.
be Grandpa Jeremy.
I don't
You could be
care,
Pawpaw.
but it's just funny as shit. Step Grandpa.
That is fun.
I've never heard step
That's why
grandpa.
you don't do
Exactly.
step. That's why you
I
don't
don't
do
give a
step.
damn.
No.
I did it.
That's my
So-
step.
He said, "I don't give a damn."
So,
I
do
did
you
it.
want to be called grandpa or papa?
I don't give a damn. Whatever she wants to say. Whatever
Yeah.
she can learn to say.
Okay.
Papa, Grandpa.
However
Cause
she
he like-
can remember me.
Yeah.
Cause see,
I'm
like
good with
my,
it.
I just said we don't do step, but I don't do step. My stepmother, but I don't call her stepmom.
I hear you.
My mother, my mama Cynthia, one of her grandkids couldn't say grandma. It came out like Grand Dosh or something like that. Right? You know, kids, whatever it came out. So they adopted Dosh. So she's not grandma.
She's Dosh.
She's Dosh. No, she's just Dosh.
Okay.
That is her grandma name.
Name. That's cool.
Dosh. That is what everybody calls her for grandma.
Good
But the family knows that Dosh is grandma. You know what I'm
So
saying?
technically, the grandbaby has me as a step grandpa. There's like another grandpa,
Your papa.
and there's another grandpa.
So it's three of y'all.
There's like 3 or 4 grandpas
Okay.
in the mix, but that's a whole other story for another time.
Yeah. That's
That's a
okay.
village, is what that is.
That is.
That's a village.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
And, you know, sometimes it takes that to raise a kid.
College
man.
should be taken care of with all 4 of
Absolutely.
y'all.
Absolutely. Listen here.
Shouldn't have to worry about
Listen here,
goddamn thing.
Grandpa
Okay.
Jeremy.
So that was your week. Weeks
Yeah, we just
last
celebrated
weekend.
a 1-year-old birthday and everything.
Good stuff,
It's all
man.
good.
I think I saw the pictures of y'all. That's where y'all were. Okay. So let's go into a little bit of your Navy stuff real quick, right?
Okay.
You did 16 years, right?
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16 years. Give me some of the your most interesting commands in the Navy and what you did.
Most interesting command, the one that stands out the most is SEAL Team 5.
Okay.
As a leading petty officer, for those of you who know, in SEAL Team 5, and basically just learning how to communicate.
What'd you do for SEAL Team 5?
I communicated.
Okay, enough said.
hey, I'll just put it like this. I communicated
Enough said.
what they wanted me
To communicate.
To communicate.
to communicate.
Okay, so you were in charge of their comms to make sure they got comms with the beach and everything else.
Comms, crypto,
Yes.
for those who understand that. And
Yes.
anything with laptops, connecting networks.
You
and
were their
computers.
IT in the field.
Yes.
Can you set up my Wi-Fi at my house?
I cannot confirm or deny those things.
So when you were with this, can you tell us what areas that you may have been deployed to?
I can tell you what areas I have been deployed to because the terrorists have already let everybody know.
Okay, cool.
Let's do it.
All right, so I was only deployed in Iraq.
All right.
So I was in Basra, Iraq. That was my last deployment, 2011, and then I was in Al-Assad, Iraq, in 2009, going into 10.
Okay.
And then before that, I also did an individual augmentee tour, non-SEAL, because I felt guilty in my life about, sitting at home watching CNN and seeing all this crazy stuff on TV. And I was like, I need to do something
You
bigger
got
than
to
myself.
get back into it. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I did that, and I had a baby on the way with my wife and everything. And I was like, you know what? screw it, I'm gonna go ahead and go. So I went. It was really very surreal environment. My first combat situation was a convoy. We had an individual come into the convoy, and I just remember this name of the Staff Sergeant Langstrom, and he was on a 50 cal. And he just did what he had to do to the vehicle that was coming into the convoy. It was very surreal. It's real out there, like what they say in the movies. You see all and everything moving in slow motion. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, because the Army trained me really well, I showed up without any ammunition, anything. I actually had to borrow someone else's magazine.
Right.
So I didn't have to shoot nobody or anything like that. But it was just a surreal scenario to see the devastating effects of what a 50 cal does to a vehicle and people.
Yes.
And I had to deal with that. So like exciting in my career, that was the most exciting, like surreal situation. Multiple bombs, multiple car bombs, multiple IEDs, multiple controlled detonations, all kinds of stuff. And those were the two like real big situations that happened within the military that I remember the most and really take from. Now, fun, party, not giving a darn. That would be
no one parties like the Navy.
Com 6 Fleet. Com 6 Fleet. I was in Gaia.
Where's
Italy.
Where's 6th Fleet?
At the time, it was in Gaia. Italy.
Okay.
And for those of you who know, rendezvous. That's all I'm gonna say. I was there day and night, and yeah.
So real quick, Jeremy. No, if there's a couple of military groups on Facebook, and people are coming out. What branch parties more? No one parties like the Navy.
Yeah,
Roger.
No one parties like the Navy, man.
Like no one parties like us.
No,
like I'm sorry.
It's actually kind of
no one parties
annoying
like the
how
Navy.
much y'all party.
Dude.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
So listen,
No, it really
I've
is.
gotten in bar fights.
Yeah,
Yes.
like, Navy
I got in a bar
boys
fight.
always want to fight. I don't know what it is.
For
but
those
Navy
of
niggas
you
always
who
want to
were
fight.
there, I ended up in Barstow, California.
ain't nothing in Barstow.
No, there's a
We know.
there's
We
an
all
army,
know.
there's an
Dropped in
army
Barstow all
base.
the
There's
time?
an army base in Barstow.
Yeah, right outside.
And we had to do some training there. And I
Jeremy, you don't gotta talk to the camera like that. I know there's gonna be people watching, but they're
Nah,
not watching
bro,
right
no,
now.
no, he need to
They're
talk to
not
the
watching
camera.
right now.
I love this.
We
I love
are
this.
communicating.
This
We are
ain't live.
communicating.
Let him do his
This
thing.
ain't live.
So I don't care if it's
You
live.
know,
It
like
could be
when,
recorded, whatever. So, but basically,
Ricky Bobby. I'll never do it by
Ricky
hand.
so
think this is real world.
but yeah, man, yeah.
Listen here, America.
So we out there in Barstow, California, and I'm doing my drinking and everything. Them seals are out at the bar, and I see a nice young lady, and this dude was like, "Yo, man, you can't be talking to her. That's my friend." And I was like, "Are you married to her?" And they were like,
Look.
he was like, "No," and I was
Look.
like, "Okay."
Hey, tough shit.
This is grown people's business.
Look,
right
tough
now.
shit.
So we did what we had to do,
Yep.
and that's it.
Bruh, you remind me of the time I was in Singapore, right?
No.
So I'm in Singapore. The year is 2005, 2006. We're in Singapore. So I see this Singaporean girl. She's dancing with
Singaporeans?
Y'all said Singaporean.
Singaporean.
Not like
Bro.
Singaporean. I'll go with Singaporean. I've been to Singapore,
Yes.
so
I've been in the airport.
She's from
I
Singapore.
had the most amazing Singapore sling in my life.
I'll tell you this one
Singapore
thing:
slings are the shit.
Singapore and Malaysia,
This is shit.
clean
But
as hell.
but wait, Singaporean, is that what they're called?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Sagan, maybe? I don't know.
So look, so she's dancing. She's dancing with a Marine from the boat because my boat at that time carried Marines.
Why would y'all? Oh,
She's Pelelu,
Okay.
LHA.
Yeah,
It was Atlantic Hilo assault ship. We carried Marines to the beach. Okay, so she's dancing with a Marine from the ship. Me being the drunk motherfucker I am and cocky motherfucker I am, I go up, I pick her up.
I heard this story.
I look at the Marine, like, do something, and start dancing with her. He looks at me. He's like, oh, okay. And he moves the fuck on. Okay?
This is Corey, his younger freak Nick
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Freak Nick.
Yeah, freak days. But anyway, so Jeremy, with back to your Navy stuff. What did the Navy teach you? Anything? What did you learn from the Navy?
How to be the leader, how to make a decision, make an executive decision, and just go with it.
Okay.
If there's any consequences, fuck it. that's the decision.
You stuck
I
with
made
it,
at the
though.
time.
You made the decision.
and I make decisions all the time.
The most logical decision you could have made at the time.
And people all the time hit me up saying, "Why the hell did you do that? That's fucking stupid," or whatever. And I'm like, "No, we're gonna go move this way, and that's it."
Yeah.
I take input real quick, and that's about it.
I like it.
So I have a
go.
question because we were stationed at a comm station together, comm station communication station together.
It was nice and cold in that building.
Yes. So how was your adjustment coming from a combat mission centric program to where we
That's
were?
a great question. For those of you who know, coming from a naval special warfare community, you operate in the gray zone.
Yes.
At the time,
That's cool.
now it's. I know I heard some stories right now that they're trying to go more to the black and white Navy standards,
Right.
honor, courage, commitment, whatever you want to call it. I learned this much: when you ask individual men who sacrifice so much individually and what they put themselves through individually, and then to become a team within a SEAL team,
Yeah.
and having worked with members from SEAL Team 5, other SEAL teams, all the way to SEAL Team 6, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Because you see these individuals who are just dedicated, they're laser focused, they don't care, whatever it takes. And it made me feel like I have to step up to the plate and do the best I can with what I have.
Okay. All right. Because I asked that question because I know for myself, and if y'all got questions, Ronaldo, Broderick, if y'all got questions, y'all want to interject, please interject. I know when I left my first ship, coming from, and those of you in the military, y'all who've been in the military, a ship is high tempo, high strung, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
Yes.
Okay. Always, you just always on the ready. You don't know. I put it into common sense. When September 11th happened, my captain called his commanders above him, was like, "We ready to go." 'Cause we were in Pearl Harbor when September 11th happened. He was like, "We are ready to go. Let's go. My boat's ready. We're trained. Y'all need to send us out. Y'all send us out right now.
Like we can go
Like,
right
we
now
can go
this
right.
second.
We can go right now this second. We're ready to go.
Right now.
But that was the mindset of being on the ship. You always had, no matter what,
Yeah.
you always had to be on the ready.
I know where I was September
Okay.
11th. I was inside of, a ship,
Yeah.
and I was in Italy, and we had a Navy chief kick in the door.
Yeah.
I was on a computer getting ready with my leave request,
Right.
which was obviously thrown out.
Yeah.
And a 2-star admiral sitting next to me like, what the fuck's wrong with that chief? He kicking in the door, yelling and screaming at everybody. Everybody shut the F up.
Yeah.
He turned on the TV, and I'm like,
Right.
That's what's wrong.
life's
Yeah.
going to get real.
That's what's
Right.
wrong.
Wait, where were you at? You said you were on the ship.
I was on a ship,
Where
but I
were
was
you
in
at?
Italy.
I was in Pearl Harbor on the ship.
Where were you at, Ray?
On my way to work at work.
Shut up,
I was-
Broderick.
Yeah, I was on my way to work.
I was going to my 6th grade middle school. I was going to math class in 6th
Yeah,
grade.
like, I was going to math class in 6th grade.
So
That's where I was going on
So-
September 11th.
so with that being said,
God damn.
My God.
Yeah,
How old are
bro.
you? How old are you?
31.
yeah, he's young, but he's the young.
That doesn't even sound
he's the,
right,
He's
though.
the young buck of the
That doesn't
crew.
even sound right.
I was literally going to my middle. I remember what happened.
But now that you say that though, I have a son that's 20.
Oh, I'm
and
about to say
and
31. I'm about to say, damn.
Y'all took your shots yet? Y'all took your shots?
I did.
Okay, all right.
I did. I have a son that's 20, and he was born the week after.
Wow.
He was born September 19th or
Perspective.
September 18th,
Yeah.
2001.
Perspective.
His actual due date was the 11th though,
So-
and then he ended up getting pushed.
I got a question for you, man. Working with the Navy SEALs, that has to be the most incredible work experience ever. Like, I don't know what people know about Navy SEALs, but only about like 6% of the people who apply
If that.
become Navy SEAls.
Actual Navy
So
SEAL.
like
that.
you have like a better chance, like probably meeting like fucking Beyonce.
you got
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Than like
Yes.
meeting a
That is
Navy
a true
SEAL.
statement.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You got a better chance
Yeah.
meeting Beyonce than meeting a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, how was the working experience with them, and like, did you learn anything from them, and are you in touch with any of them still to this day?
What I learned
question.
from them is get the job done no matter what it takes. Staying up late.
Them boys are rugged, man. Like,
Yes.
Bruh.
them boys are rugged. Like,
Yes.
they work out for a living. That's what they
Yes.
do.
No, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's not working out. It's a legitimate lifestyle. That's one thing I learned 2 weeks after I was in. After all the little bullshit, I was like in my head, like, oh my God, I'm with Navy SEAL. 2 weeks. And I remember one Navy SEAL who walked in, who I'll never forget. His name was Bill Lyman.
Sounds like a Navy SEAL.
I know.
Or a linebacker.
Or a linebacker.
One day,
definitely.
the first thing he ever said
I'm
to
gonna
me
tell you
in
something
the
in a minute
comms,
about Navy SEALs.
the first thing he ever told me in the Navy SEALs when I showed up and I was to be the comms LPO, he goes, hey, what's your name? I was like, Jeremy. He goes, Jeremy, do you know who the quarterback was in 19 whatever for the what do you call it, San Francisco 49ers? And I was like, no. He goes, okay, who's the most winning championship quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers? I was like, Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
Exactly. Do you want to be remembered as a person who doesn't know who the other person is, or do you want to be Joe Montana?
That's fucking crazy.
Wow.
That's fucking crazy.
That was the first thing I remember.
Wow.
I don't even
showing
think
up.
like that.
God damn! Like now, like
Wow.
what kind of fucking question is that?
So
Do you
But
want to be
I had-
legendary, or do
so-
you want to
no,
be fucking just a Joe Blow?
There'll be SEALs who remember me as, hey man, he had some messed up shit going on. Like I did an interview, right? I did an interview with the SEALs, and they were like, hey man, are you going to be able to, like, you know, be on the comms when the shit hits the fan? Are you going to be able to, like, do your thing, blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, yeah, I could do all that. I was telling everybody what I was thinking they want to hear. No, man, when the shit hits the fan, so when we're in operation and I'm looking at the same things that they show on TV in the fantasy world of movies, drones and shit like that, the shit's real. And you can see the bullets, shells coming out of the weapons.
Yeah.
And they're doing their thing, right?
The tracer rounds,
Okay,
baby.
so they just call it 9-line. 9-line is like, hey, shit happens, shit gets real, people are dropping, being American or the enemy.
Yeah.
And I'm the guy on the comms. All of a sudden, it's like, boom, hey, we need a 9-line. Dude, this Navy SEAL pops up on the comms. I don't remember who the hell it was. He was like, hey, Jeremy, how you doing?
Calm as
Shit's
hell.
going down.
Dude,
Calm.
shit is fucking
Calm.
bullets. Bam,
Shit's going down.
and I'm like this. What the fuck? This commander's behind me, right? This lieutenant commander. And he's a big black dude. And he's looking at me like, hey, let's go. Hey, 9-line. I'm like, dude, Navy SEAL. Hey, Jeremy, hey, focus, man. Yeah, we got X number of wounded. We got into I'm like, man, what did I do? Dude, the commander, he just ripped my ass out of that seat and threw me in the back.
Yeah.
But that's what you had to do. Get the fuck out. If you freeze up, next
Get the
man
fuck
up,
out.
go.
Next man up. Yeah.
So,
Because I got
that's
people,
the mentality I got.
I got people lives on the line
No
while you're sitting
shit.
here freezing the
So,
fuck up.
my first deployment, I fucked up. So what I learned from that is, okay, people are depending on you. No matter what your damn job is. No matter if you're fucking the dude sweeping the floor.
Yep.
Keep the floor clean.
Exactly.
Don't let a Navy SEAL or anyone else who's critical to the mission slip and fall and bust
Yes.
their ass.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's the way you gotta think. You can't sit there and think like, oh, okay, this guy's a damn janitor. He's nobody. Bullshit. He's somebody.
He plays a part of that
you
team.
Exactly. And then, like, fast forward real quick to, like, corporate America. You got individuals who think, oh, I'm the CEO or I'm the boss and blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, who gives a shit? But treat everybody the same.
Right.
Treat everybody with respect. And the
Absolutely.
SEALs, that's what they did. They treated the majority of the time to treat everybody with respect and all that like you're a team member. And if you're still within that community, they want you there. If you were a shitbag, like a real fuck up shitbag, you're gone.
Yeah.
I mean, they make sure you go. You're going to go to Alaska or somewhere else,
Yeah.
and they
Right.
want to make sure you are done.
I actually really think that's what happened to my dad because like we lived in Alaska for like 5 years. I'm like, who the fuck did you piss off to get deployed to fucking Alaska?
I
Your
think he
dad
was somewhere
definitely
hot the first time.
Piss somebody off.
Piss somebody off.
I'm
He
like,
was somewhere
bro.
hot the first time, and he was like, "I need to change the venue."
Like,
I'm
no.
we got a perfect place for
Yeah,
it.
right. He pissed somebody
hot
off.
here, guys.
I was born in Louisiana. My brother was born in Colorado. Next thing I know, we gotta go live in fucking
Wait,
Alaska.
But did you
What?
see that?
What?
But did you see that? Did you
I see that. I see it.
You went from kind of
I see
hot.
Corey.
You went from. He stepped out of bounds.
No,
He
he,
definitely
did.
did.
No,
he
he
went-
did.
He definitely
He
did.
did. He did.
The ref was right there. He didn't step it about.
Either way,
42-yard
Keep
line.
going, Jeremy.
42.
It's like 70.
So you sitting there, you hot.
I was born in Louisiana.
I got
and we moved to Colorado.
I got you. See, Colorado, a progression.
And then he got
colder.
And then we got shipped
colder,
to Alaska. Yeah.
And in Alaska, they were like, "Yo, you're done, son."
Yeah,
and
you're done, son.
And
then they send his ass to fucking Florida, and that's where he's at right now.
Okay.
All right.
I got a question real quick. Just one question. Like you talked about how, I guess translation to how the Navy SEALs were and just how like the mentality was. Is it a cold feeling? Like, does it teach you to be emotionless towards certain situations?
Yes.
And then just get the job done, and then take your emotions out of it.
Because I remember one of the SEALs. I won't say his name.
Please don't.
Respect. But basically, I remember he had stars, large stars on his arm, his sleeve, were high value targets. Not Osama bin Laden, but like high value targets.
How many did he have?
And then he had little stars. These are like confirmed
Okay.
kills, obviously. That was his way of knowing, like,
This is
what
what
I
I'm
did.
doing.
I do this shit.
That was his
Yeah.
resume.
Yeah,
team.
like Killmonger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Other members had like a bone frog tattooed on
Nope.
for like the desert
Boy,
seals
cold.
and everything.
Make that team,
And
young fella.
I was like, all right, this is some weird stuff. But there's no way in hell, obviously me as being just they would call us enablers, techs,
Yeah.
support personnel, support staff, whatever. But they always, some of them actually felt bad, like asking us, okay, or telling us, or describing us as that, because who are you? You're part of the team.
Yeah, you're part of the team.
You're still there.
Right.
You're still getting shit done. But there was stuff I saw. There was SEALs I also saw, not saw, but heard of and knew of that took their own lives.
Right.
That was a whole emotional thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I knew of support personnel who took their own lives because this operational tempo, these guys are going out for 340 days a year
How much were
between
you?
exercise and actual combat.
Actual combat. Yeah.
Now, when I messed up in my first deployment, I went out my second deployment with them to Basra, but to make up for my mistake and begging my ass, like, yo, I'm not gonna fuck up this.
I guess that's what, not to cut you off, but that's what I'm talking about. So like you had the issue with your first deployment, and you said like,
they wanted me
and
gone.
the chief came, they try to. So now your second time to redeem yourself, you have to be like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not going to get emotional.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes.
I'm going to take all of my emotions out of this situation,
Correct.
and I'm just going to be solid the whole time. So
Correct.
that's where my question is coming from.
But this is what they did for me. They said, Jeremy, this is what the Mass Chief said. He's my friend on my Facebook. He's like, Jeremy, this is gonna hurt. But we're gonna send you off to San Clemente Island for 6 months.
Hey, that sounds fun.
I'm on San Clemente
No,
Island
it's not.
for 6 months prior to deployment. So Jocko Willink, you probably seen his podcast, Jocko Willink. He was one of the guys out there. Now, I didn't serve with him on SEAL Team 5, but he was one of the guys who went through and became like the ground instructors for land navigations and other things. One thing I always remember him saying was, good. They were like, hey, Jocko, come here, Jocko. Hey, it's going to suck, being out here all cold and whatever else. He's like this, good.
Good.
And in his podcast, he always says that. He goes, good. And he's a terrifying looking individual when you first see him. So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, wow, here I am working with him. Now, another guy, David Goggins. He was on SEAL Team 5.
Okay.
But he transferred out. He transferred out right as I got there. I seen him, but I never actually got to meet him.
Yeah.
So, and he's
Just
here
like
in Vegas.
Beyonce.
Yeah, I know. But he's here in Vegas somewhere. He's always running around doing his videos.
Just like Beyonce.
Yeah. Fucking ghost.
But when it's all said and done, that's what I learned from them. Hey,
Okay.
get your shit together, do your thing. So when they gave me a second chance, they said, let's see how bad he wants it. So they sent my ass out to San Clemente Island. I weighed 255 at the time. By the time, I had them
Solid.
I had just like this
Solid.
right here.
What happened?
But you a tall individual though.
But they ain't gonna accept that. So
Oh, not for the SEALs. Absolutely not.
Well,
so I'm out there
hold
for
on.
6 months. So it was 3 weeks. Each platoon had 3 weeks of land navigation and land warfare. So that's where I was at. I was at land warfare in whatever, in San Clemente. So they say don't run over the foxes, don't kill the wildlife.
The
Be
ice
cool.
plants.
The ice plants, that's another one. And we out there, and all of a sudden it's like, man, I'm seeing Navy SEALs like doing their thing. Like when they take it serious, I got to role play. I got to get choked out. I got to get thrown against a wall.
Shit.
You didn't say that kinky shit, huh, Jay?
Yeah, exactly. Damn.
I had one guy.
Damn.
I'll say his nickname Sancho. I'll never forget because he was like, "Hey Jeremy, how you doing?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" And he was like, "Boom!" And all of a sudden he had like his thumb up against my whatever this artery is.
Your carotid artery right there.
It had me choking out.
You about to pass out, right?
Damn right. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell's going on
with
here?
the Mr. Miyagi?
He was they snuck in, doing a training. We on rocks and everything, and they're like, "Hey man, we gonna get you." So I'm out there playing my role play. I'm like, hello goat. I want to fuck a goat. And that's my role play.
Yeah, right.
I'm serious. Yeah. I was like this, and I was in my garb and everything, so I must look like Saddam Hussein or whatever.
I mean, you kind of.
But I know.
You can pass.
Oh, I know.
You can pass.
Oh, I know. And
it's the curly hair.
I know.
They definitely had that
They
texture.
got your ass.
That texture.
Hell out of you.
Yeah, the complexion. Yeah. You
So
can
at the
pass.
end of the day, when it was all said and done, I did my 6 months there on that island, and I proved myself that I was worthy enough to go back out on another deployment.
Okay.
Went out on another deployment. It was Basra, Iraq, and did 6 months there, and got bombed on 243 times on record.
How do you keep count of that? How do you keep count of that?
Because they keep record of it.
They have
because,
to.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like you remember it was 243 times.
Because it was on record.
Yeah, it was on record.
Because they launched those bad boys at us. And at one time we have.
I would be like, man, that bombed us every motherfucking day.
Right.
And at one time,
I wouldn't even remember
I
the
earned
number.
my combat action ribbon because the fact that they launched 45 out of like 16 out of 45 rockets came in one day, and it like hit our location.
Right.
And that was scary.
Okay.
So Jeremy, real quick, I'm gonna ask a little more questions. We're gonna go through those topics.
Yeah, we gotta get into that shit.
We've been talking for a minute.
We have, but hold on. I want to know, and if you don't want to answer, please let me know if you don't want to answer.
Answer
I
fast.
answer everything.
Okay.
Fast.
How has your combat experience, how has this played into your civilian life now? How is it for you? If you don't want to answer, it's okay.
It sucks, but I just make a decision. I go with it.
Okay. All right. Because I know we've had conversations that you had some rough times and everything.
Oh,
and
absolutely. That could be a whole nother podcast.
Yes, it could be, and it will be. Okay. Real quick, we ask every guest a question on here.
Oh man, I can't wait for these.
Okay.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's actually a really
You were
good
on the
question.
Killing Tyme. Matter of fact, Ray, you take it over.
Killing Tyme podcast. So we're gonna do Killing Tyme. So give me a real life death and a fictional death that you would take back.
The fuck are you talking?
So-
You got me messed up right now. What?
So
think
a
about
real
it.
life death you would
real
take
life
back.
death.
So it could be grandma died, dad passing,
A celebrity.
big, Notorious Big, Tupac, any real life death that you would take back, and a fictional death from a movie or something like that.
Yes.
Like Fredo dying, you could take Fredo back.
Where the hell?
You could take
Fredo, you're killing me.
Ricky died. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like shit like that.
Ned Stark.
Yeah. Ned Stark.
Hey, rest in peace, Ned.
Damn.
Hey,
You know what? At least
Winterfell.
for me, it'd be my grandma.
Okay, so you can bring your grandma back. Okay.
The
That's legit.
only reason why my grandma, because that's who I knew. I didn't know my grandpa too well.
Okay.
But my grandma I knew longer because she lived longer. But she was a party animal. She lived life to
You
the
want to
fullest.
hang? You want to kick it with your grandma?
Okay.
Grandma,
I'm with it.
grandma partied,
That's
and
my
she was
big
known
mama.
for partying
Yeah.
and living life.
Right.
Okay.
Enjoying
Because
life.
she had a rough life with grandpa.
All right. All right.
After the fact.
Yeah.
All right.
Now fictional characters, right? You said fictional.
Yeah, fictional. So movie character, comic book,
Shit, I
whatever.
don't even know. I almost want to say somebody with Samuel L. Jackson. Was Samuel L. Jackson ever killed or something?
He did die.
When
He
did
die.
Samuel L. Jackson
Deep
die?
Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea.
What's the other one? That
was a terrible
he
one.
was no. He was
He didn't die in
Moses,
Django?
Moses. He was blind at the end of the movie. Everyone found out he was blind. Not Exorcist. Not
I don't know.
Not the other one where
No.
he was killing everybody.
You thinking
but-
about Denzel in
Denzel what?
in Book of Eli.
Book of Eli.
That's Denzel, but he
didn't die.
Yeah, he did die at the end.
No, he did
He
die.
did die at the end?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
died at
Okay,
the end.
all right.
He died at the end, but
But
I
that's
didn't realize.
that's Denzel though.
I know, but I didn't realize that.
So you would take
He was
Denzel back
blind.
from Book of Eli?
Nobody.
he gotta give a better one than that, bro.
Yeah, nobody.
That's his.
You gonna let that ride?
Respect his.
I'm not. Come on, Jeremy.
Respect his.
Come on, Jeremy. Give
He
me
was
another one, bro.
badass, dude. He was whooping everyone's.
That
He was
shit.
He was whooping every.
That shit.
He was whooping.
First of all,
He was whooping everyone's ass.
I love it.
I gotta embody my inner Reggie right
I
now.
love it
You know what
right
I'm saying?
now.
I gotta
I love
embody my
it.
inner
I
Reggie.
love it.
Yes.
Reggie wouldn't let this shit pass. So
Hey
I got,
man, I mean,
I gotta step up. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give me a better one than that, because you fucking, first of all, you were confused about the two actors,
yes,
confused about my Samuel.
Yeah.
So you gotta give me another one, bro.
So you.
Oh, okay.
That is, I'm gonna. I actually do have to back up Project. That is a terrible
okay,
one.
that's
You're gonna.
terrible.
That is actually
Okay.
bad. Why? Because you have to give a reason why you're gonna bring him back.
Okay.
Why would you let him live?
Hold on. So
Why would you let? Why would you let Denzel live? He did his job.
And a lot of- you know
he
what?
completed the mission.
And you know what's crazy, bro? Check this out. So like I said
If
this.
if it's Denzel, then I don't know if it's Training Day.
Ooh,
That would be a good one.
You're gonna stick with Denzel, and you're gonna let the bad guy live.
he was a terrible person.
You're gonna let the bad guy live.
He was a terrible person throughout the whole movie, Jeremy.
him.
I'm the bad guy. Okay.
I'm the bad guy.
King
Okay?
Kong ain't got
No,
nothing on me.
But
I like that.
No,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
No, he needed to die.
But hold on.
Why
That's
are you
his.
sticking with Denzel? That's two Denzel movies.
Okay.
It's Denzel.
He likes Denzel.
Jeremy
All
likes Denzel.
To the time. To
I like
the
All
time.
right, man. Time. You're gonna go back in time, pause time, or go forward in time.
With the knowledge you have today.
You as you.
I'm going back in time.
Oh.
I'm going back in time. Can I change time?
You gonna do shit over?
Now?
You gonna do shit over?
It's not about doing shit over. It's about doing shit the,
The
right, way.
But you know what you know.
Frankie.
You're not worried about fucking up shit though.
No. Oh, well, you mean like shit's changing?
Yeah, but
In
like,
the
like,
future?
yeah, like you know,
That's
you,
fucked
you
up.
gonna-
Yes, I know. But if
you
I
gonna-
can keep
you
it
know,
the same,
butterfly
but you
effect.
can't. Okay, it might be a butterfly effect, but damn, why you gotta be asking me this? Chris?
I'm just saying, it's killing this time. So right now, like we're
With the knowledge
like,
you have today.
I don't know if
with the
you've been
knowledge I have today. Like I even think about like the knowledge I have today,
you as you
and
right
I go
now.
back to high school.
Yes.
I'd be rich.
Okay.
Yeah, but how does that
Everybody.
how does that
But how does that
affect
change the world?
the future?
Everything will change the future.
you?
But if I could keep the future me, it would be great. But I know it wouldn't happen most likely.
Okay.
But damn, if I could go back in time.
Jeremy's gonna go back in time and become a fucking super villain.
He gonna fuck Jeff. He gonna be Jeff Bezos and Batman at the same time.
No, and Denzel.
and Denzel.
Oh, man.
Train that. All at the same time.
Saying, you ain't got King Kong. You ain't got King Kong
It's
starships.
gonna be all of them at the same time.
Okay.
Blue Origins on me.
So, real quick, before we get into our shit. Any more questions for Jeremy? Real
Nah,
quick
man,
before
we
get into
good.
shit?
Nah,
We
Jeremy,
good.
we good,
Anybody?
man.
No, we
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
I do have another question.
Go ahead.
oh shit.
Jeremy, could you get me the truly?
I just gave
Frank,
you one.
Hand him a truly.
You didn't drink it already.
Truly welcome.
Shut up.
Oh, he got it.
You
He
drank
got
the
it.
one I just gave you?
Hey, give me two.
Bro.
Bring two. Bring two.
They're not cold, bro. They're not
Fine.
cold.
It's fine.
You want a pink one?
Bring two. Just don't matter. Bring two.
Doesn't matter.
All right, so we're
to me.
gonna get into our topics. real quick.
I'm worried about
how
Broderick's
far are
liver
we?
right
How
now.
far are we in an hour?
We're probably like an hour and a half in, bro.
No, we're an
to be
hour.
honest.
In. We're like 45.
It's an hour.
It's an hour.
102.
All right. So airlines are starting to duct tape their unruly passengers
Yo. Duck, quack, quack.
to the
I've
seats
seen
in,
that
to the
shit.
seats in mid-flight.
Oh, boy, a white dude was
This
acting
is the
crazy,
second
bro.
one.
They're
It
both
don't,
white.
it don't mean about white, black. I don't give a damn.
So the most
Duct
recent
tape the asses
incident
to the seats.
was a
I'll help
13-year-old
out.
boy. Hold on. The most recent incident was a 13-year-old boy who tried to kick in the window while the flight was in the air.
He's getting strapped up by me.
Strapped up, he's getting choked the
100%.
How
fuck
do y'all
out,
feel?
bro.
How do y'all feel about this?
I don't care.
I personally, there's I guess I'm gonna say there's two sides to it,
Okay.
and none of them have anything to do with the passengers.
Yeah.
One, why? Like, where the fuck is these airlines getting all this duct tape from?
Hey man, emergency.
It's a restraint process. It's a restraint. It's one of the restraint apparatuses.
Like, they actually like
yes,
stop
They have it. They have
duct
it.
tape.
Yeah, don't worry about where it comes from.
I'm-
It's there.
Okay, all right.
They don't.
Like,
They're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you that they have it. Now, my aunt.
Now we know that there's duct tape.
My aunt was an airline stewardess for American Airlines for 35 years. 35 years.
Okay.
35 years. They didn't have zip tie hand restraints.
So they figure, let's just keep a roll of duct tape.
Duct tape.
Just
You know
in
how
case.
strong you have to be to crack through some
Well,
duct tape?
clear we know. So that's one, and then number two, I guess, is like, damn, bro, you got duct tape to the fucking seat, bro. And I'm kind of sad I've never seen it before.
First of all, I don't want to be on any flight where nobody has to get
Yeah, exactly.
I was on a flight from Russia to Japan, bro.
Brother Russia.
I was on a flight from Russia to Japan in 2013, 14. We just came back from a long vacation. A flexing ass vacation, just to let you know.
Amsterdam?
Flexing ass vacation.
Amsterdam?
We went from fucking Australia to...
Oh, that's already party time right there.
No, I remember that vacation.
No, we didn't go from Australia. We went from fucking Thailand.
Oh,
Party
that was
time.
Thailand.
We went from
'Cause I remember the
Thailand to
Australia
France.
one, you almost couldn't get in.
Yeah, we almost could get in France. But we went from Thailand to France, France to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to Italy.
Oh, y'all was kicking it.
Italy to fucking Rome, Rome to
Who are
fucking
you
Japan.
traveling with?
His wife.
Oh, baby mama. You know what I'm saying? What up, girl? I love you, girl.
What up, girl?
I love you, girl.
Right.
Nisha, you are the girl that I never had, and I want to get to know you better.
Nisha.
Either way, I boarded a flight in Russia to go back to Japan. That's where we were staying at.
What part of Russia?
Moscow. Mother Russia.
Mother Russia.
Mother Russia. And bro, it was the worst.
Where is
flight.
the vodka?
It was the worst flight I've ever been
Just
on.
FYI, my wife's Ukrainian.
I know. I remember.
Well, I bet you do it. You do it. That's what I done, you
Bro,
bitches.
listen,
No, she's not.
bro, it was the worst flight I've been on though
My
because
clearance matter.
everybody wanted to fight. The
On the fight?
Hey, hold on. Hey, disclaimer. Disclaimer. Disclaimer.
White clearance matter?
My clearance matter.
No, that is not the case.
Everybody wanted to fight, bro. I got on the plane and the motherfuckers was like, "Let's get this shit cracking."
On the flight?
like they waited till like they was like, "Motherfucker, wait till we get on this plane, bitch."
Like, we didn't go down.
Oh, man.
Like, y'all couldn't fight in the airport?
Like they almost got in the fight like last time they was on the plane, and it was like, "Bitch, what?"
When I see you on the flight,
They're like, this
gonna be on.
time we doing it.
When that bitch even took off, the motherfuckers was at it. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Wow.
On the plane?
And then they split me and Nisha up.
What the fuck?
What?
Yes,
Why?
bro. Like
y'all had to be the only black people on the plane.
the only black people on the
Y'all had to be
plane.
the only black people on the plane. Yeah, exactly. Y'all know
Yes.
Yes, they put me on the front of the plane. They put Nisha on the back of the
Oh, hell no.
They're like, two dark-skinned people cannot be sitting in the plane at the same time. We gotta split this
I'm
up.
That's
gonna take this bitch
ridiculous.
over.
Bro, they were
That's
so
magical powers.
and they were so nice to me, but they were so mean to Nisha.
They gave him
You shouldn't
wine.
be laughing.
They gave him vodka.
Nah,
You
bro.
should not be laughing
But they
at
were
this
so
right now.
nice to me.
They gave him
You should not be
The
laughing.
women were so nice to me.
You should not be laughing
The
at
women
this.
were so mean to Nisha. After I got
Oh,
the
I
plane,
know what was happening there.
but
But my ass.
throughout that plane ride, that's actually when Russia had shot down that Ukraine plane.
I remember that.
Oh man,
That's why they was all tight. That's why they was all tight on
Yeah.
the plane.
Bro, that they had shot when we landed. We didn't know that shit until we landed.
Until you landed.
Well, yeah, we got off the plane and then I fucking turned my phone on, and my phone was like, bleep, bleep, bleep,
Like,
bleep,
nigga,
bleep,
like,
bleep.
they
My
didn't
mom
know.
was crying. She's
Yeah.
like, oh my god!
Because she knew you was on the plane.
Yeah, we was in the air at the same
Yeah.
time. But yeah, the worst.
It's
flight,
okay, Jenny. He's still here.
The worst flight I had, bro. That shit,
Okay.
that shit was
So y'all are okay
That's
with
scary,
him
man.
being-
I mean, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm like, yeah, man, control yourself when you're on a plane. Control
no,
yourself.
yeah.
Nah.
Control yourself.
Okay.
You need to be restrained.
Yeah, you need
Duct tape on
absolutely,
deck.
absolutely duct tape. Duct tape.
Okay.
Oh, there's duct tape. There's more than one roll. I can tell you
Good.
that.
Y'all want to go sports or music first?
Sports.
Sports.
Let's do sports.
Dennis Schroder. Is anybody else having more speed than Dennis Schroder? For those who don't know, Dennis Schroder turned down a $80 million contract extension with the Los Angeles Lakers.
84.
84
4
million.
years, 4 years, 84 million.
He was getting $21 million a year.
And he declined the offer to see what free agency had a hold for him. And he ended up getting $5.9 million for a 1-year deal
Because he
with
wants
the
to go
Boston
to the
Celtics.
Bucks.
No, I mean, The thing is, bro,
I have a different take. But I'm gonna let you.
The thing is, bro, like
we
you
forgot
always bet on
something.
yourself, right? Like if you think you worth more than what some motherfucker offering you, you gonna bet on yourself, right? You ain't you just gonna settle.
So
You know what I'm saying?
So I guess
Oh, you missed that. He was wide open.
so. He's betting on himself that he's going to make more than $20 million.
He's gonna be better than $21 million a year.
better than 21.
Bruh.
Exactly.
All right.
No.
I mean, Dennis Schroder is. I ain't gonna lie, he's kind of cold.
He's good.
And,
He's
and
good.
Atlanta,
He's good.
Atlanta,
But I
he put up
think
numbers.
yes.
And OKC, he put up good numbers.
But I think 20 million was a good number for him.
$21 million a year is a great number for Dennis Schroder. A
Yes.
player of Dennis Schroder's caliber is
It's
a
a great
great number. I mean, I don't think he was even getting paid that in Atlanta.
No.
Yeah, no.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't getting paid that much in Atlanta. So,
definitely
like, I
good.
mean, but the thing is with me, if you feel like you're worth more, my guy, always go for more.
But
Right.
now,
But there's always a sense of like, I don't know if the word is humbleness. Humbleness is the word I'm looking for, or just like, what's the word?
realness.
You got to be in touch with reality a
Yes.
little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's humbleness.
you know,
You gotta check yourself.
Even me, like I just got back from Afghanistan, right? And I made a shit ton of money over there as a contractor. And now I
84
come back.
million.
Excuse me.
84
Not
million.
84. Man.
He would
not be in this room right now.
No, he would be in his room right now.
Listen,
He would be in his
if
room right now.
If he made 84 million out there, he better be getting us a studio right
Yeah,
now.
honestly, if it was $84
better
million, listen here, guys, we would be doing this in a way with the place.
Yeah.
Yes. And even though this place,
First off,
He's at a way
First
better
off.
place.
first off,
and this place is amazing. You know what I'm saying? That's
Oh, he's retracting.
yeah, bro. Like I just came back from Afghanistan, and I'm applying for jobs now, right? And like, there's only a certain amount of money I would take because I just had this money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just made like a shit ton of money.
but you're not there no more.
But the thing is, though, I've worked. I've done those duties. I've got myself to those standards of quality of work that they needed.
Okay,
I've leveled up my game,
so
bro.
you're worth it. You're worth it.
So I'm at least worth.
You know your value.
Yes, exactly.
Know your worth.
I
Know
know
your
my
worth.
value now. Know what
Know
I'm
your
saying?
worth.
Enough
So
said.
So like, I'm not going to take everything. So if I feel like 21 mil is a slight to me,
you're not gonna take it.
I'm not going to take it.
So
But would you take? I guess the reason why I brought it up is because I think that the way that I'm looking at it is that he wasn't necessarily taking, like, you know what, I'm not gonna take this money. I'm going to test my waters, and then I end up settling for this. I think this is just my perspective in the whole thing.
The fuck is wrong with Corey,
I
man?
don't know, man. I don't know.
What just happened right there?
Or just- yeah.
He fucking
Is that a knife?
yeah,
He just put out a Vato blade on me.
Like, yo, like out of nowhere.
Like, first
we
of
all
know you
into
haven't been
this.
walking around in them shorts all day.
We all into this.
Work shorts.
And then he just
work short.
I
He
went to
just-
work. That's what I went to work in.
You
Yo,
wear
I
shorts.
see, I
to
see
work?
him move around,
I was
and all of a
supposed to
sudden a knife hits the table.
It's a butterfly knife too.
No shit.
So the bitch is a fluff. What is
No,
wrong
not
with
butterfly. Butterfly.
camera.
Yeah. Don't swing
trying
it
to-
like that.
what-
Don't
what's
swing it
wrong
like
with you,
that. Yeah,
man?
don't swing it like that. It doesn't snap like that.
I'm gonna
Calm
stab
down.
you so
It
good.
does
Yeah,
not
calm
like
down.
that.
I think what he did is
But either way, Dennis Schroder.
he took
So-
he
so
took
look-
that $6 million.
No.
Five.
So what I think is that what I'm thinking about it is he wasn't happy in the situation with LA, and so even though they was like, hey man, we're gonna offer you this to stay, 21 million to stay, and he was like, you know what? No, I'm not. I don't like the environment. I don't like. There was something about
What's the environment not to like,
that-
bro? You playing with LeBron James.
I don't
That's the
know.
problem,
I don't
LeBron
know.
James.
LeBron
But what I'm
James.
saying is maybe he just didn't like the environment where he was at. Maybe he wasn't happy. I don't know. Maybe he didn't like LA. Maybe he ran into some broad that he didn't like. He's like, man, I gotta get the fuck up out of LA. I gotta get
Right.
back to the East Coast because he spent so much time in Atlanta. Maybe he's like, you know what, man, this
He
East
wants
Coast
to make
is where.
his own path.
And so he took less money to be happy rather than sticking in a situation where he's making more money and be unhappy.
Here's my prediction: Clippers are going to get him.
Well, he's a Boston
Celtic to
He's a
this day.
Celtic.
for
He's a
this
Celtic
year.
now.
For this year,
He's a
yeah,
Celtic.
yeah.
So
For now.
Ronaldo's question was, would you take more money to be happy and to be happy?
No, to be unhappy. or take less money to be happy?
I take less money to be happy.
You take less money
You
to be
got to
happy.
be mentally there to make that decision.
But that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So look, I drive 45 minutes each day. Would I take about $5,000 to $10,000 less a year?
That's your
No,
problem.
hold on. Would I take about $5,000 to $10,000 less a year to work from home? I definitely would.
What, to work from home?
Yeah, I would take $5,000 or $10,000.
So you
less.
don't have to drive.
Yes.
45 minutes.
I'm not even
there
gonna
and
lie.
back.
That 45-minute drive, me and Corey used to do in the morning and back.
Hold on, bro. I drive for Lyft.
Yes.
Okay, I drive for Lyft.
Request Jeremy Kelly.
So just go ahead, put it on your schedule. Call me up,
I'm
Drive you
laying
up
on
there?
left.
and I'll drive you up there every day.
But
and then you write it off on your taxes.
Oh, your taxes, yes. True
wait,
indeed.
but what you're saying, Corey, is you'll take 5 or 10 less. That's like he's like taking like a 90% pay cut.
Well,
That's like a 99%.
Yeah, he's going from 20 to 5.
I'm speaking
that's
for me.
beyond.
That's what I'm just saying.
Okay.
He's not speaking for me.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying that. So one of my other things is in project. You kind of hit on my point too. Was that there's a thing about knowing your worth.
Exactly.
I've read this book like a million times. I read it like constantly whenever I'm not feeling good or whatever. I read 48 Laws of Power a lot.
Nice. Okay.
I read it a
48 Laws of
lot.
Power.
Yeah. 48 Laws of
Write
Power.
that
that
one down.
three?
I'm gonna get that right in here.
So
Is that 3 Trulies?
That's 3.
Let's see.
rule number 47 is don't overshoot your mark.
Rule what?
Ooh.
Rule number 47, 48 Laws of Power is don't overshoot your
Yeah.
mark.
Ray, you do not remember all 48
So
laws of
what?
power.
I think he does. I think he does.
That's his favorite.
Because I'm already lost.
So
He's-
really what it tells you or what it teaches you, because it didn't break down the stories or whatever. So what it tells you is don't like your worth, but don't overshoot that mark. Like don't oversell
perfect
yourself.
example. Perfect
I'm
example.
buying-
that's
I'm buying this shit right now.
Perfect example.
48 laws of power?
I'm buying it right now.
I'll buy it right now.
I've never read it. I'm buying it
With-
right
with-
now.
48
the-
Laws of Power is good. man.
Within the realm,
Get the audio
of,
book.
Within the
audio?
The audio book is better.
within the realm
Okay.
of Corey's life profession, I was offered the opportunity.
Same
and
same
those-
base.
Look, this is all right. So they asked me, "What is your price?" Straight up. So I just threw it out there because if they had it in their budget, I'm good. If it's not in their budget, who gives a shit? You gotta take a chance with it. So I took a big chance. They said, "Sir, what is your price to do this job?" I said $72,000 starting. And they were like, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, we can't afford that.
We're not
That's
gonna do
good."
that. Yeah,
Well,
we're
no,
not
they
gonna
was
do
like, they just it's not in our budget. All right, that's fine.
Have
Move
a great
on.
day.
Yep, move on. And,
Right.
and I'm not stressing it.
Nope.
If you don't know your worth, your personal worth,
Oh my God.
don't
Jeremy.
even waste other people's time. You
Nope.
know how many interviews I've been at on this city? One guy wanted me to do 3 different jobs for 36,000.
How many jobs?
Three different jobs.
You got 4.
IT.
I'm fucking with you.
No, it was hard. It was hard to get it
Yeah,
down.
No,
yeah.
I know. I'm fucking with
He
you.
been
was-
drinking.
It was a drink right here. All right, so he
said
asked me to do system
different
administration.
Get my
System,
ding. Get my ding.
he wanted me to do system
phone.
administration
No, where's my ding?
System
my
network.
Shot time.
Oh, yeah.
and like IT more
didn't
like
put that one
security.
in there.
And I was
So
like,
additional duties.
yeah, a whole lot, like physical, like
Give me Germans.
100%,
Give me
100%,
Shot cup.
Oh.
Shot cup.
100% of the time. And I was like, you want me to do all this, and I have to do this like 24 hours a day? They're like, yeah, you're on call, call.
Man. I mean, you gotta know your worth.
But yeah, and
You
this is
have
why
to,
this is why I
bruh.
tell some of the younger people I work with now. I said, look, you gotta know your worth. If they're gonna ask you to be having a phone with you,
Yep.
ask for an extra $10,000.
You have to pay that phone bill.
No, they pay for the phone bill.
Yeah.
Ask for an extra $10,000 because you're required
To answer that phone.
to answer that phone.
Yeah.
So when I did IT network security for a company out here, I was like, what? You want me to have a phone with me on top of my own phone? You can't call my phone? No, we need to have it. And then they have it all connected to the little internet thing. And I was like, okay, I want extra $10,000. They looked at me and laughed. I was like, all right, bye, Felicia.
Yep.
I ended the conversation right there, the interview. Done.
My whole thing is and what I learned is, you know your worth, and then you know what this situation is going to expect from you, but don't overshoot that.
I mean, there's obviously reality,
Don't
right?
think that you are
Hot
worth
shit.
Exactly.
No, there's obviously,
You got other levels.
reality.
You have
So again,
I had-
before it, don't overshoot your mark. Like
I had a job interview.
understand where it's at.
I had a job. A job called me last year in the middle of the pandemic. And they were like, hey, matter of fact, it was one of the casino corporations out here. They say, hey, we want to bring you on for
casinos.
They say, hey, we want to bring you on for an interview. They went over my background and boom, 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 and all this. I said, okay. They said, is there anything we need to know? I said, yeah, I don't work weekends. The dude said, excuse me?
Exactly.
I said, I don't work weekends.
That's why I don't work for the casinos at all.
He said, what do you mean? I said, I'm in a position. I said, I have a job. I'm good with my job. I don't need your job. I don't want your job. You're calling me.
You're calling me, exactly.
I didn't go out reaching out to you for a job. You reached out to me for a job.
Yep.
So I don't work weekends. If you still want me, and you know
Just
I don't
schedule me Saturday and Sunday.
Don't schedule me Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I work Monday through Friday.
Yep.
No problem. But I do not work weekends.
Just like in real estate, highest and best offer, please.
Yep. He never called me back.
Exactly.
Don't waste your time.
Know your worth, man.
Yeah.
Don't
waste your time.
Worth is big,
I
but
did that shit for 20 years.
but
no, I'm not doing it anymore.
No shit.
But at the same time,
No
at the
shit.
same time, you gotta know like the market.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You gotta know the market.
Now,
Like, if Dennis Schroder a top 10,
But brother,
this
here's-
is all ball. All
But
boys
do you
black.
know how? But do you know how the strip works? The Las Vegas Strip.
You know, I worked
hotels and
at
casinos.
I worked at a Cosmopolitan for like 4 months.
As a
But-
IT.
like 2 months.
but as an IT.
No, I didn't.
Okay, this is a different world.
Okay.
ITs are like security. Dime a dozen.
Yes.
They burn through everybody.
Okay.
They dock you little individual points about, oh, you're late, you're 1 minute late, oh, you're on time, but damn, they're on time. We're gonna dock you another point. They find any little way to like get you fired.
He did the same thing. Same thing happened to him. So it's not just IT.
Okay.
Same thing happened to him. And he was doing front desk, am I wrong?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Bro, check it out. So when I first got here, like when I first got to Las Vegas, like the fucking contract and shit wasn't working for me
Yeah, I hear you.
at all. Like the shit wasn't opening, like it wasn't much going on. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a job at a casino. I'm gonna do a casino job and then whatever.
Right.
Bro, that shit was terrible. Worst time of my fucking life. Worst time of my fucking life. It was the worst thing that I could have done. But I'm glad I did it. You know, it was experience or whatever.
Exactly.
But yeah, bro.
But from that experience, you learned your worth.
Yeah, I mean, I think,
And don't take that back. And don't take it for granted,
I think it's
obviously.
a continual thing though, because I'm constantly learning shit. So like, I'm always growing. So like, I'm always feel like my worth is always, you know, maturing.
Yeah.
Always maturing. It's like I'm always learning shit, regardless of whatever job that I take. You know what I'm saying? I'm always taking something with me.
Right.
So I'm always maturing, bro. Like my
That's
worth is
what's
always
supposed to happen.
my worth is always
supposed to
going up,
happen.
bro. Listen here, all right. I'm a fucking Rolex over here.
Okay, real quick. I want to touch on something real quick. And I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, like, real quick. We got more Kanye delays. Are y'all pissed? Are y'all ready for the album? What?
I'm ready for the album. Bro.
I'm ready for the album.
I don't really give a fuck about that.
It better be the best fucking. It better,
I don't give a
at
fuck about
9 o'clock tonight. I better see a Kanye album.
It's not tonight.
It is. It's Thursday
It's
night.
Thursday, bro.
It's 15th.
It's the
It
Thursday.
better fucking drop tonight at 9 o'clock.
No, because
It's supposed to.
Friday. Tomorrow's
Friday.
Friday the 13th.
Was it dropping the 15th?
You sent the 15th. The 15th would
Fuck
actually
him.
be Sunday.
Fuck him.
But
No,
albums
it'll
don't
be
even
Monday.
drop on Sundays.
Exactly.
They drop on
That-
Friday.
exactly.
But he drops when he wants to drop.
You know what?
He doesn't have to follow industry standards.
Listen here. I don't even know this man's name. Kanye Andre
Yeah,
West.
you know. Yeah.
if Andre's even your middle name,
No, it's not me, man.
drop the fucking album.
Drop
Like,
it.
here's
Drop
my
it.
here's my other thing. Like, okay,
Kanye's gonna be like,
we went
these
through
guys on
2
Killing
weeks.
Tyme,
We went through 2
I don't like
weeks.
Broderick.
Like, bro, like, at least give us a single. Give us something.
Nobody even do, bro. People don't even do singles no more.
I
bro.
know they
Be a
don't
single.
because
because
nobody listens to the radio anymore.
actually, clearly,
I mean-
Silk Sonic is doing fucking singles.
Oh my God.
Like, bro, like
Don't,
y'all
that's
gonna
the conversation on a different day.
y'all gonna run these motherfucking singles
Yes.
out. Like y'all, they gonna play that shit.
That shit.
The fuck out.
The single.
And now they got the new one. Skate is actually pretty jamming too. But bro, drop the album. Hey,
And shout out to Anderson .Paak. No, Anderson .Paak is super talented.
that's my guy.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Hey, look.
Like his single is called Kimye.
Yeah.
Kimye.
Are you guessing?
It's Kimye.
Are you guessing?
I think he's over Kim
If
Kardashian.
he has-
I think he's
if-
over.
So
She ain't messing with the broke
If
nigga.
if he has a song on his album called Kimye,
Kimye.
We're taking you to dinner.
I'm
We're going to Cleveland.
absolutely
We're going to
taking you
Cleveland.
dinner.
We're going to Cleveland.
We acting like prom.
No,
That's
Cleveland.
Bellagio.
Cleveland.
I'll take Cleveland.
I'm going to Cleveland. It's on Happy Hour all day.
No way. There's a song on his album called
Yeah.
Cleveland.
We actually.
But no, I am really ready for this album to drop.
I just want to.
Why is he staying in the stadium?
He's
Oh, now you're gonna ask that question.
I mean, bro,
Kanye's
let's hear it,
weird,
bro.
bro.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Because
Let's
he
hear it.
can.
Exactly.
Because he can.
He wants to be there because he can be there. 2, I can rent out the damn Allegiant Stadium if I want and sleep in the damn thing. Why? Because I can. Now, 2, if I have creativity and I know I'm going to drop an album and I'm being raised by levitating cables going up into the sky, I can do whatever the hell I want.
Okay. Real quick. Give my son the mic. Are you ready for the Kanye album?
Of course,
Why?
because it's. I think it's like a new level for Kanye. Honestly,
a new level
Okay.
for Kanye.
Give it to me. Go ahead.
it's like he's experimenting with all these other like new artists that no one has barely even seen them feature with. Like it's kind of their inspiration.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Basically, their inspiration like Playboy.
Bring the mic
Cardi,
close to your face. Okay.
Like Playboy
No, I
Cardi,
can.
Lil Uzi, like everyone.
Okay.
So he's getting influenced by like other people. He's getting tapped into like other sounds and other genres and stuff like that. That's what Kanye does. Though,
Yes, he
too,
does.
because that's where he got
Daft
like,
Punk and all that
yeah,
stuff.
but that's where he got like a lot of like he used to collab with like Kid Cudi and stuff before
Yes.
Kid Cudi popped.
Uh-huh.
You know, like a lot of his stuff. Like okay, I can.
So
see
if he doesn't drop this week, how do you feel?
So I'm gonna be mad.
Are you? Why?
If he doesn't release that at all, because everything that he's done, he rented out a whole stadium just for a listening party. Where he,
So check this out, Judah. I don't know if y'all seen the track list, but the track list is crazy with features. We got Pusha T.
Absolutely.
We got Don Toliver, Kid Cudi,
Don Toliver,
Travis
Kid
Scott,
Cudi.
obviously. Baby Keem, Lil Yachty. You know Baby Keem?
No.
Baby Keem is signed to TDE.
Who was Baby King?
Baby
Judah?
Keem is actually a Las Vegas native.
Oh, is
Shut
he?
up.
Baby
Get
Keem
the
is
fuck
actually a
outta here.
Las Vegas native.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
promise you.
Okay.
He's a Las Vegas
Get him on the
native.
podcast.
Okay, keep going.
I don't know this man personally.
Keep it going, though. Keep it going.
going, keep going.
But,
We got Don Toliver. We got Baby Keem. We got
Lil Yachty, Playboy
Lil-
Cardi, Lil Dirt,
Okay.
504 and Playboy Cardi, Kid Cudi, Young Thug, got Thugger, got Roddy Rich, Conway the Machine,
Conway.
and West Side Gun.
Okay.
Bruh, this feature list
That's pretty tight.
is insane. But I mean, I don't necessarily my preference. I don't like albums with a whole bunch of features, but it is what it is. I think
don't like
Kanye
it.
West is
He doesn't need the
obviously
features.
he's at a troubled time in his life right
Yes.
now. He's going through a divorce.
Divorce, yes.
Divorce is never an easy thing to go through. I don't know, but I don't think it's an easy thing to go through.
It's not easy.
Obviously he has on top of like his own mental health matters.
Yeah.
You know, living in a damn stadium, it seems pretty much
the reason
attention.
the reason why I think it's weird is only because like he isolated himself to a ranch. Like he literally lives
In
like,
Wyoming.
in
Yeah.
Wyoming, in
Yeah.
the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
he chose to come to Atlanta, the one of the busiest cities in the world.
But it is the mecca
I mean, he knows
right now
I mean,
of.
that man ain't dumb, bro. That
I
man
ain't
know
gonna
where
say
the money
that-
at.
I ain't gonna say the
Why
mecca of hip hop.
Atlanta, though?
I ain't gonna say the mecca of hip hop because the mecca of hip hop to me is
New
New
York?
York.
Exactly.
But it is the current hot spot for rap.
Why Atlanta though is what I'm saying. Like
Why?
got something-
Why did he go to the Atlanta, Georgia? Why did he go to the Georgia Dome?
Yes, yeah.
I
He
mean-
could have did that. Like he could have rendered out
Because
like
the Migos is
I
co-writing for
mean,
him.
no, that's not happening. But I mean,
which is another thing. Like
He went to
your
he
track
went to
list-
Wyoming, bro.
Your track list just like you, and none of that shit said Migos. There's not an Atlanta rapper on any of the L Thugger.
Calm
Young
calm
Thug.
down,
Yeah,
calm
yeah,
down,
Young Thug.
calm down, because I was about to check you. But bro, Kanye is Kanye. We don't have any blueprint for Kanye. Kanye is a person that we
Kanye
have never
doesn't-
seen before.
yeah, Kanye definitely does.
He does what he wants to do. I
Kanye
mean,
does Kanye.
I think that
He might be my spirit animal, to be honest with you.
that means that you have some mental issues, and I want to hug you. I want to give you a hug after this podcast, Ray.
Kanye might be my
So
spirit
real quick
animal.
before we get my
for
son out of here, how do you feel about Tyler's album?
I think it's really good. I don't
Call
think,
me if you get lost.
Yes.
I don't think it will top Kanye's album though, because Kanye Kanye's basically an inspiration for like, almost everyone that's new now. Everyone like
People
Tyler,
are gonna listen to-
Cardi,
people are
Logic,
gonna-
Lil Uzi, everyone.
People are going to
Okay.
listen to Kanye's album because it's Kanye. But
Yes.
do you think people are going to respect
German.
Tyler's album more than Kanye's?
No.
Really?
No,
No.
that won't
Okay.
happen. You're absolutely right about that. That was a
Yeah, they're gonna like it, but it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be as popular as Kanye's album.
Because Kanye is Kanye.
Yeah.
Tyler's not on the
That's
level
what
of
I'm
Kanye
saying.
yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now Tyler's album was, to me, this was Tyler's
it was
best album.
good. That was a good album. Yeah,
Did you listen to the album, Ray?
I did.
I loved it.
I did.
I loved it. It's the best Tyler album to me.
To me, too.
Definitely
And
not,
I don't
but
even like Tyler.
it's a
like
good
that.
album.
Exactly. For people who aren't Tyler fans like that,
Okay,
this
that's
would be
understandable.
yes.
Because he will never put out another better album than
Igor.
Goblin. No, the Goblin.
Goblin was great.
Oh
Yes,
Goblin was great.
was-
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he would
He
never.
got me on that one.
He would never put out another better Goblin.
Okay,
but,
all right, you got me on
Call
that.
Me If You Get Lost was a good one.
You got me.
Yes.
On that. You got me on
you know,
that.
Cherry Bomb
The
was a good one.
DJ drama play on Call Me If You Get Lost was great.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And did anyone ever think they would hear a DJ drama and the Tyler
No.
Creator together?
But I think he copied.
Kendrick?
Yes.
Oh, come on. I was talking
Yes.
about this morning.
Yeah.
Yes. I said, oh my God.
Yes.
He copied
Yes.
Kendrick.
He copied Kendrick
with Kid Capri.
with Kid Capri.
Yes.
Exactly.
New Kendrick.
Yes, that's exactly. As soon as
exactly what he
as
did.
I started hearing DJ drama, I'm
I
like,
was like, oh, shit,
I've
Kendrick.
seen this before.
Yes.
I've literally seen this before.
Yep.
That's exactly what he did. As soon as I heard
So
fucking
guys
DJ
are absolutely
drama,
right.
So real quick for people with this topic, this is my son Judy. Everybody,
Ba, 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 ba.
be looking for his podcast. Be looking for his podcast coming within the
Is that
next
Reggie?
6 months. It is Reggie. He is starting a podcast in the next 6 months about gaming and just everything a teenager goes
playing
through.
the guitar.
Playing the guitar, everything a teenager goes through. Him and his homies. He
Your
wants
hair is really long.
It's like his dad's.
He wants to get his brother. He wants to get your brother on the podcast with him. So yeah, and
Family.
probably Roman too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, look. Just so you know, I could let you borrow this, and all you have to do is call all of them. You can 3-way them.
Yeah.
You don't even, all y'all don't
You
even have to be in
FaceTime
the
all at the same
room.
time.
Yes.
Yes.
Ba,
And,
ba,
y'all,
ba, ba.
and all y'all can record at this. You can record a podcast all at the same time.
So we gonna
all
make this
y'all
happen
even
for
have
you,
to,
man.
Y'all don't even have to be together.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I
Judith
can show you how to do
Kilgore.
it.
My boy. Love you, son. All right, peace out.
We all love you.
All right, so real quick, our real shit conversation of the day.
Gotta go quick, man.
Hate you.
No, real shit conversation of the day, and then I'm gonna
Hour
get
and a
into.
half.
Then I'm gonna get into one. Gotta go.
Okay, let's do it.
The DC has said that Robin of Batman and Robin has come out as bisexual.
Yeah.
Has come out as bisexual.
Hold on. I was in
Is
the
this a
Navy.
case of companies pandering to the LBGQT community
You got all the
to
letters in
give
there?
them representation? I probably don't.
Shit.
I probably don't. But is this a moment of them pandering to that community to give them some kind of representation?
I say yes.
And I might get some shit for this, but it's something that needs to be talked about.
I'm
say
going to
yes.
say no.
I'm gonna say yes.
Go ahead,
say
go
no.
ahead, Reggie. I'm sorry, Reggie.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
I'm Reggie today, baby.
Jeremy.
So I say yes.
Go ahead. Expound, please.
I can't expound on anything. I think everybody's all pissed off and all sensitive about everybody else's feelings and shit. And
Okay.
that it's all about money.
Okay.
All about money.
I'm gonna take the baton.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry,
Run with it.
sorry, bro. Sorry,
You good?
Roger.
You good? You good, Ray?
We can go this way. I
You good,
guess.
Ray?
Are they pandering? Yes, and it's actually so. I don't have a problem with the whole representation thing. I really don't. Like, okay, you want your people, you want your voice to be heard. Okay, whatever. This particular situation bothers me only because Robin has been Robin for
50 years.
before I was born.
Yes.
50 plus
Robin
years.
was Robin.
Yes.
Right? Like
Exactly.
literally Robin was Robin. So
It's not a new character.
Is it
it's
because
not
it's
a
socially
new
acceptable
character.
now?
No. So even if it's socially acceptable, I'm good with it. Just introduce it to as a new character.
Oh.
Bring somebody else into the situation.
So
don't use somebody that has already been established in the storyline.
As
Don't
possibly straight.
So hold on.
For 50
Did you
years.
also have a problem with Loki being bisexual?
Loki.
Where'd that come from?
Loki is bisexual.
How? Who
Come
said
on, Thor,
it?
brother.
In the
Who said
Marvel universe,
Who said it?
Loki is bisexual.
Did he say it?
Come on, Thor, brother.
Yes.
Yes.
Did he say it?
Did he say it exactly?
Did he come
say
out?
it?
Yes.
Please
in,
come
in,
on.
Loki
in,
come out?
in the season.
Show me the facts.
Okay, so the only reason why
Show-
I don't have a
not the
problem
car facts, show me the facts.
The boy Wonder or Robin being homosexual.
Maybe that's
or
why it's called the Boy
bisexual.
Wonder. We was wondering.
No, the thing is though, like,
Okay,
I
that's
remember,
actually-
like, and I don't want to start anything, but I remember, like, early
You're
on.
not gonna start nothing.
Listen, bro, I seen an article way before this shit even came out saying that he was bisexual. Like, it's not the first time that was said. That's the thing.
Well,
Loki confirmed as bisexual becomes first major queer character in Marvel Cinematic
What's the date on
Universe.
that?
when?
June 24th, 2021.
That's bullshit.
That was like a
That's
month
right
ago.
now.
That was like 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crap.
exactly. That's a
The
couple months ago.
director of
why
Loki.
why couldn't they do it right in the beginning? Right in the beginning when you
During
introduce the character.
During the third episode of Disney Plus series Loki, Loki appeared to admit his bisexuality in a conversation with the alternate timeline female version of himself, Sylvie, after she posed a question about his love interest. What about you, Sylvie asked. You were a prince. Must have been would-be princesses or perhaps another prince. A bit of both. Loki replied, I suspect the same of you.
Well, first of all, if we're gonna use that, like, if we're gonna
That to
No.
them, that is Loki coming as
if we're going to use Loki in that type of situation as the variance and the multi universe type of thing, yes, he can absolutely be bisexual because there are 1,000 even more of different First of all, he's talking to himself, Sylvie, a female version of himself.
okay.
So yes, he can be in love with a guy because it's a female version of himself. So yeah,
I like your play.
So I'm just
Okay,
I'm
I
just
know I like your play
So
on that.
yes, Loki can be in love with a woman, can be in love with the guy. He can
But-
be in love with
but
whatever he wants.
But is this back to Robin? Is this
yes, they are pushing.
Is
Yes.
this a pandering moment?
Yes.
From a major corporation
100%.
Yes.
to that community.
100%. 100%.
1
1,000 million.
A bajillion.
Yes.
Infinity.
So is that okay?
No.
No,
Why?
because it should have just came out up front.
Yes.
Now they probably
Yes.
couldn't come out with it back in 1950 something when it first came out. Mm-hmm. Okay, understand. I really understand, but at the same
I
time,
do too. I do
But
too.
at the same time, it's like, damn,
Okay.
why you gotta wait this long, Craig?
No, like you said, like, okay, sure, you wanted Robin to be, bisexual, gay, whatever, the whole time, and then it wasn't cool back in the 50s and the
Yeah, in the
60s when
50s
y'all
and
first
60s.
started. Okay,
But
whatever.
like you said on your point, you said, why don't you make it a new character?
just bring somebody else. Like, let it be. Well, let it be the son.
bro.
Yeah.
I mean, what was Batman always hooking up with girls?
Absolutely.
Even
He was always a bachelor.
hold on,
Batman
hold on.
was a ladies'
you just
man,
came
bro.
you just came back. Hold on,
Bat-
hold on.
Batman was-
You just always came back.
Batman was literally James Bond with hands
James
and a
Bond
costume.
with hand. Now hold
Okay.
on. Now, so what? How did they portray Boy Wonder? Even back in the
He was always just like, actually.
He was just a sidekick.
I guess if you think about it,
don't
maybe
know,
he kind of
bro,
was.
because
a
the
little
his
thing
bit.
is-
sidekick, but I mean, you can interpret it however you want now because of the fact that they got the name Boy Wonder in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As you want to say now, and I don't have nothing wrong with that.
No,
because-
I'm picking up what you're putting down, man.
Because in the
I was
military,
doing the same
because in the
thing.
military, especially the Navy, I'm gonna put something out here real hard.
Is this
in
a
the
new
Navy?
game? That's a replay,
in the,
right?
in the
Replay.
Navy SEALs, I got to meet two individuals who were flaming gay.
Okay.
That threw me for a loop and a half, and everything else.
They were Navy SEALs.
and they were Navy SEAls. And one
See?
was that the
Y'all heard it first. Y'all heard it first
The
here.
eyebrows were done up.
Hey man,
The hair was
bro.
cut.
Don't get me wrong.
But you know what?
A Navy SEAL
When it
does
was
not,
time-
does not
when
look
it-
like what you think it
but-
look like.
I know.
But here's a twist of that.
You and
Here's a
Roger both
here's a
looked at
twi-
me
here's
just
a
now like,
twist of
bro,
that.
you
because while I was where I was at, and I won't say the specific time frame because I might narrow it down to the individual, but he was out there like, yo, this is who I am. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass, get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
I fucking went through the same training as you did.
Yep.
And boom, here I am.
And
Boy wonder or not.
And I will kill all y'all motherfuckers.
Boy wonder or not, he was their team player kicking some ass, doing his job.
Crazy thing about the whole situation, bro.
Mike,
That,
the mic.
I'm sorry. Crazy thing about the whole situation is, I don't know the individual that you're talking about, obviously, but I do remember that there was a SEAL who was in California at one point in time, and he came out and he was like fully dressed in heels and shit.
Yeah.
All right,
After
I
he
know
got
who
out.
that is.
You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, hey, like the people in California or wherever he was at was like, they're mean to me.
Yes.
He came to my city.
Which city was that?
And was
City.
embraced.
St. Petersburg, Florida.
And was embraced. Because it's
Yeah.
St. Pete.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up later, but I do know of an individual who was on SEAL Team 6.
And he was ostracized about like
Yes,
fucking.
he was on SEAL Team 6.
Yeah, bro,
Listen
it
what I'm
was
trying to tell you. SEAL Team 6. You think the baddest, biggest,
That's Bin
burliest,
Laden, right?
whatever.
Yes.
But not that guy. But it was a different individual on SEAL Team
Wait.
6 who
Yeah.
became a Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
And I have my own thoughts about Caitlyn Jenner and my own thoughts about anybody who
fuck,
feels
okay,
like
yes, SEAL Team
who
6,
feels
okay.
who feels like. But the dude was on SEAL Team 6.
Listen here.
Which means he can
If
kill
you're on
you.
it- If you're on
It's not even about that. It's
if you're
just the
on
fact that
any SEAL team.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
you're on any SEAL team, listen here. You are more man than I am. I'm gonna go ahead and say
First
that.
off,
Like you
Just-
win. Like you win.
No,
You
no,
win.
real shit. Real
You
shit.
win,
You
son.
win.
Have any of y'all read David Goggins' book?
I have not read it.
Oh my God.
I can't read it yet.
Oh my God. I read
I had
it
to
in
get
March.
through some. I had to get through some stuff.
Of course.
I feel
And that's gonna-
prepared
and that's
now.
gonna be-
I feel
and that's
prepared
gonna
now
be
to read it.
What you went through
I
is
know.
going to be a separate podcast with you, and I want to
Man,
sit.
I
and
don't know if I can
promise
talk
me-
about that.
And promise me that's my conversation.
Okay, that's fine.
That's my conversation.
That's fine for
nobody
those of you,
else.
For those people who don't know the why I got out and everything else, and
Because you were
until-
in 16.
I was
Like
in
you were
16.
almost at 20.
Yes.
That's the
I was
question
right
that I've
there.
been thinking about the whole
And-
entire
But
time.
that's
And
my
here-
conversation.
And just a prelude to that, there was a Navy SEAL who dogged the shit out of me for my entire 4.5 years at SEAL Team 5. He says, you're a piece of shit. You ain't worth nothing.
Ooh.
And then I was like, okay. Then I had to prove myself the second time in deployment. And when I got off deployment, we had a long 3.5 hour talk over lots of alcohol after we were away from like combat.
I love those talks.
And
I love those talks.
And he actually, you know what though? I respect the fact that the man actually sat down with me
And told you your faults?
Nope. And all, no. It's not about that. He didn't give a shit about that. He wanted to know what the fuck was wrong with me. He wanted to know, Jeremy, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you messed up? What is your story? When he was man enough to know that he wanted to know my story and sit down over some drinks, some water.
That should be anybody's fucking go-to, though.
Whatever. But this guy was a Navy SEAL who was in charge of men's lives
I
and
guess.
bringing them back.
Yeah.
So he didn't need a guy like me who was mentally and emotionally fucked up.
It's
at
more
the time.
of the group thing
Exactly.
than the
So at
individual.
the end of the day, he wanted to learn about me personally on a personal level, and he had himself, his equivalent of the executive officer in his little platoon, his command master chief in his platoon, and they sat down, and he was like, "No, we're buying all the food and drinks. It's on us. I want to legitimately hear your story, so I can become a better leader of my men." And to also know what other individuals like yourself are dealing with. And I said, are you sure about that? Because I wasn't there for no bullshit. Because anything I learned with the SEALs is they don't take no bullshit. They straightforward, the alpha males. If you can't handle that,
Like,
you-
if
you're gonna have
a
rough
SEAL
day.
comes to you with a problem, it's a big problem.
No, if the SEAL comes with you with a problem, you better fix it.
I'm saying it's a big problem, though. Know what I'm saying?
And if you
Like,
can't fix it, if he sees, and in the future she sees that you could not fix it, but you goddamn near tried to move the earth to fix it, they're going to respect you more
absolutely.
than not trying to not
Absolutely,
fix it.
absolutely. I just feel like I don't know. SEALs live on like a different,
They have to.
a living scale than
They have to.
than we do. You know what I'm
They
saying?
have to.
Like,
It's a lifestyle.
like,
That's
yeah.
what I'm trying to tell people. It's a lifestyle. These people eat, shit, and sleep SEALs.
Yes.
absolutely, and not just Navy, but SEALs. Like it's
Period.
a whole
SEALs.
different section. It's
SEALs.
way big. It's way bigger than that.
They come back all messed up, weird looking, and just weird. Just they
Absolutely,
SEALs.
I absolutely believe that, man.
I mean, as a Lyft driver, I drove a Green Beret here.
You see me?
Yesterday.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Yesterday, I drove a
We need to
Green
go to the
Beret.
next question.
Yeah. No,
You know,
I'm gonna close it down with
it was
the
crazy.
one
But
gotta go.
All right, next question, bro.
One
ahead.
gotta go. Last question for the day. One gotta go.
All right, what's up with it?
One, Ronaldo, you want this or let me take it?
I tried to look up like other examples, but I guess those.
This
two,
is one gotta go.
It's just
One gotta go.
You
I
only,
like it.
you only
I
got
like
two choices though.
One gotta
You
go.
only got two choices.
Okay, let's go with it.
You watch movies.
I don't watch movies.
Shut up.
I watch movies, Corey.
You want this or you want me
You've
to take
definitely
it?
seen these two movies.
Go ahead,
All right.
Ronaldo. Go
Definitely
ahead.
seen
This is
them.
yours, Ronaldo.
So the other night, I'm sitting at home. I'm watching TV.
Batman and Robin.
And Step Brothers comes on, and I'm sitting at home.
That's John C. Frawley and
Will Ferrell. I'm sitting at home watching
Yes,
Step
yes,
Brothers.
yes.
I'm laughing my
Matt
ass
Johnson.
off.
two of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
So
I met
I
John
was
C.
thinking
Reilly.
to
You
myself,
met John C.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was me and my wife were at a restaurant in some freaking place in California, and he was there.
Did he look
And we sat at
crazy
this
with his
exact-
crazy
Yes.
hair?
I mean, he's got curly hair
He
just like
he had
you.
his little hat on with his little feather in his hat.
Okay.
I didn't get a picture with him because I respect the
Yeah,
fact that
respect
whatever.
that. They people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm just laughing. Like I watch it, and I'm like, "Yo, this shit is fucking hilarious."
Absolutely.
And then I thought to myself, like, have I seen anything else funnier than this?
Absolutely not.
And then I thought, well, shit, I saw Dumb and Dumber.
Fuck out of here.
And then,
Fuck out of here. Fuck outta here.
one has to go. Dumb and Dumber. Which one's funnier, Dumb and Dumber or Step Brothers?
Step Brothers by landfall, bro.
You know why he
what's
said
crazy,
Step
though?
Brothers?
Because
He's
I'm younger.
31.
Because I'm
He's
younger.
31.
Because
He's
I'm younger.
31.
Yeah.
Because I'm
I don't give it, brother. I'm gonna bust your ass.
No,
on this.
Jeremy.
I don't give a damn. I'm gonna bust your ass on this one.
Jeremy, I
him.
definitely
Get him.
agree.
If I ain't part of Killing Time now, I am right now. That's my introductory
Let's go.
to Killing Time. We gonna
Let's go.
kill this shit right
Jeremy,
now.
Jeremy, I definitely agree with you because I'm younger, but at the same time, I bet you can't quote as many shit as I can from Step
Wrong.
Brothers. from
Wrong.
Step Brothers.
Absolutely
I
wrong.
bet you
Absolutely
can't.
wrong.
I bet
You are lying.
I know you can. I know you can. I know you
No.
can't quote more shit from Step Brothers than I can.
Wrong.
She
Wrong.
must
Y'all,
work
y'all
out.
even
Wrong.
quoted. Y'all
He must work
listen,
out.
No, y'all even quoted shit from Step Brothers in this podcast.
They must work
Exactly.
out.
But I'm just saying, like, Step Brothers shit is. I mean, not Step Brothers.
Y'all
but Dumb
quoted
and
that shit though.
Ah.
Did you not just say? Did we just become best friends?
Yes.
Did we not become
But you
best
said
friends?
quote more shit.
What did you say from Dumb and Dumber from this quote?
Nothing. You
Exactly.
Didn't. But I'm just
so
saying.
I win this debate.
No.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
So it's
I
Brothers
win
for
this
you.
debate.
You get
Jeremy.
round one. You get round one.
Jeremy, what
You
say,
get
what
round
say
one.
you?
All I can remember on Dumber and Dumber is the toilet scene.
Bro, the toilet.
No, that was like nine. That was like halfway through the,
The only
movie.
Yes.
the only scenes I remember from Dumb and Dumber, to be honest with you, is when he got his
You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Exactly. Those are the only two things that I remember from that movie. Those are the only two things I remember from that movie. Step Brothers, I remember the whole entire movie,
But you remember it is what I'm
because
saying.
Barbara been like in
hold
my
on.
face.
Step Brothers, shake and
I
bake.
dropped that motherfucker.
Okay.
No,
Step
that-
Brothers.
that was-
Okay.
That was Talladega
was
Nights.
Talladega
That's what I
Nights.
thought.
That's
That's what I
all
thought.
right.
See, because
So-
they're
so
all in the
Jeremy-
same damn movies.
So Jeremy, for you,
It's Dumb and Dumber.
okay.
What the hell? You think I'm Dumb
I-
and Dumber?
It's tough, man. I really
Just
I
go
really
with
can't
Dumber
choose.
and Dumber.
If
It's easy.
Okay.
It's easy.
If
I'm gonna go.
go
No,
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Look, he don't want to say it.
You need
He don't want to say it.
You need to
He
say
don't want to say it. He don't want to say it.
I'm gonna go. By Dumb and Dumber. What? Step Brothers all
Yeah,
day.
yeah, I got.
Step
I'm
Brothers
gonna.
all
Did we
day.
just become best friends?
No, yes.
Yep.
No, I love
gonna agree.
Dumb and Dumber.
I gotta get rid of Dumb
I
and
love
Dumber, too.
Dumb and Dumber. But if I gotta choose one, I am choosing
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Exactly.
And I think
Peer pressure's a
I
bitch.
think-
You know what? You know what it is?
Peer pressure's a
Hold on,
bitch.
Hold on, Jeremy. You know what
I guess
it is?
I'm gonna have to go with Step Brothers.
It's the chemistry of Will Ferrell and
And
John
John
C.
C.
Reilly.
Reilly.
Okay.
It's
Exactly.
the chemistry.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Because of other shit they did together. It's the chemistry.
Talladega Nights was
they had
fucking hilarious.
but they had that chemistry with other movies. But you gotta remember, Dumb and Dumber, them two that was like one of their first movies together.
And the only thing they did.
And the only thing they did.
It was
So
still great.
okay,
As
now
great
with
as
that
it was, it was
said,
still
now
great.
hold on.
When
With
they
that said,
walked into that
hold
ball
on,
and he killed that fucker out,
on.
and they like hit each other with the sticks.
Hold on.
That
With that
shit is
said,
fucking
with that said,
It's my baby bird.
That's just hilarious to me.
that's just stupid too. You gotta stop.
Dumb.
Okay, I'm gonna have to agree with you guys on that
That's just dumb,
because
man.
okay, it's
Come
Step
on.
Brothers.
Okay.
I flipped.
Okay.
I flipped.
All right.
The other thing with Step Brothers, damn, I had another
Step
thing
Brothers.
in my head with Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Told you.
Step
I
Brothers.
told you.
What else did he say in Step Brothers that had me fucking
Okay.
cracking up the
Oh,
other
Robert
day?
better not get in my face.
Because I'm fuck him up. I'll drop that motherfucker.
What said to him? Stay golden, pony boy.
Oh no, the part that's the part that like took it like to a whole nother level to me. Is when the little kids made him stick his tongue on the dog shit. That right there, I'm like, okay, you know what, you win. You win.
Dog shit.
Yeah,
Lick
you
the
win.
dog shit.
Lick the dog
No,
shit.
I'm licking dog shit.
And there-
You lick the dog shit or you walk the other way.
And then fast forward to like, maybe you should just walk the other way next time. Like, bro, you're 40 years old.
I told you, bro. I told you, Step Brothers was way better than that
40
shit.
years old.
But there was an interview with Seth Rogen.
He said,
Is that ketchup? And onion? Now I get the tuxedos.
He let it fart. There's like a 5-minute fart. There's like a 5-minute fart.
I could probably help in this Pam
Bro,
situation.
the reason why I'm telling you, I was at home dying laughing watching that shit last night. That's why I sent you that text. I'm telling you,
know
I was fucking rolling.
I love turning my son onto these other the movies, man.
Did we
Like-
become best friends?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, man. So hey, is that everything?
Yeah, that's everything.
We
I
have
think.
way more topics, but
yeah, it's
I'm
all
so
good.
glad we got to get into your shit, Jeremy, and the stuff you went through is going to be a whole nother separate podcast, and I can't wait to have.
It's
with
a whole
you.
lot of BS, man.
No.
It's all.
No, that because you know what?
I know.
There are certain conversations
That need to be had.
that need to be had, and that other veterans and other people need to hear.
Other
And
people
I'm
need
gonna,
to hear.
I'm gonna say this much.
Yes.
I'll say this much. It took me, upon getting out after experiencing everything I experienced from transitioning from the SEALs over to when I met Corey over at NCTS San Diego.
Yep. Well, up Section 3.
Yeah. Damn, Section 3. Wow.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So, for those of you who don't, that's like a street gang name. All right. So, it's like whatever.
It's not.
But
It's not. It's not.
But
That made me work every 3 days.
I know. They were like, man, I gotta keep my clearance, man. You gotta
Yeah.
keep this legit. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of things I could throw down and just let people know about in my experience. Because I even had SEALs ask me about PTSD. Hey, who do you go talk to? Blah blah blah. And I told them, I like F them, F the SEALs, F the team. Get your mental straight.
Yes.
Nice.
And I even witnessed a SEAL
How do
turn
you-
in his Trident
how do
after
you-
his first deployment.
How do you feel about therapy, Jeremy?
Who?
Therapy.
That's a catch-22. But therapy, here's my thought on therapy. If you're
We'll
not
close
willing,
it out on this one.
Yes.
if you're
Thank
not
you. Thank you,
willing,
Ronaldo.
if you're not willing to go back deep into your own personal past, regardless of what it is you're dealing with now, you're not going to be able to get the help you need for yourself.
There it is.
So for me, I had to be willing to go into a place I did not want to talk about from my childhood and bring it all the way forward to the present to work through all my demons. And
But you
I
had to
worked
be
through a
open
lot-
to that, though.
Exactly. You have to be open to it, and you got to be willing to be open to it.
That's the drop.
Got you.
Ronaldo. That's the drop.
I got it. All right,
No,
fellas.
I
We
appreciate
done?
Jeremy. I appreciate you. I appreciate the candidness of your conversation today. And this is not the last conversation we're gonna have on this
Absolutely
forum.
not.
Well, I need to get a
You got
contract.
you got
signed.
some shit to say.
And it's a lot of money.
Hey, my dog. That's what he's trying to say, Corey.
You know, T-Pain still ain't got paid
Hey.
for some of his work,
Broderick, how many
but
trillions
he
you killed
gonna
over
take
there?
care
It's
of
4 again.
Let's hear it.
He killed 4 last year.
So 12 trillions coming to pack. I feel like a
third of it.
I kill a third of it, so I'm gonna need 2/3 of my team to fucking pick up the fucking.
You gotta pick up
slack.
the slack because Corey ain't drinking for
He
some
drunk
reason.
one.
He drunk one.
Out of the 4 that
I've been drinking. I've been drinking fucking Haku vodka.
That was
haven't
the-
even
you had
drinking.
one
I
drink.
haven't
You had
even
one
drinking.
drink.
I had 2, motherfucker. I was drinking. Y'all came over. Fuck out of here.
I haven't even had a truly yet.
Yeah.
I've been drinking.
I'm truly
man, we outta here.
dissatisfied. Yeah, we
We'll
out
see
of
y'all
here.
next
Man.
week.
Hey, listen, it's the
Next
Killer Time podcast. Thank y'all for listening. We love y'all. Peace.
Hey, Reggie,
Later.
get
Peace.
back home, boy.
Yes, sir.